And welcome to Jerry Eskew Gymnasium here on the beautiful campus of Jackson Christian School. And we've got a big district game tonight between the Sacred Heart Knights and the Jackson Christian Eagles. And, of course, the Lady Eagles and the Lady Knights will play first. Brian Bullard, the great football coach, color man, and co-host of our talk show during the football season, is with me tonight. And, Brian, let's get you on and test your mic for just a minute.
Glad to be here tonight and for a night of Lady Eagle and Eagle basketball.
Absolutely. And, folks, there's a lot of things. Summer straightened some things out, and now Brian's mic working good because Brian has as good a color. He's coached basketball before. And we come into a situation where the Lady Eagles, actually both teams need a win tonight, and their district records, they want to improve it. Matchups are important, and you want to avoid certain teams.
That's right. And right now, these last three games, you're playing for seeding, and you're trying to get scratch, fight, claw, whatever it takes to get the best possible seeding, because the tournament's all about matchups, and we match up well with different teams, and so Coach Freeman is looking at that, and we've talked a little bit about where we could possibly end up. But right now, tonight, we just got to win one game at a time and give ourselves the best chance to have a great finish to the season and have a great start to the postseason.
Absolutely. And, Brian, of course, we see the kids working on the shell drill, and we may talk about that in a minute. But, folks, Brian and I are going to give you he's going to give you the overall records for both teams. And then after – I'm not cutting him when I'm going to say what I'm going to say, but go ahead, Brian, give them the records for both teams overall, and then he'll say the same thing I'm fixing to say.
So Sacred Heart, the Lady Knights coming in, coach at 12-8, respectable record. And then, Lady Eagles coming in one game over 500. They're 11-10 on the season.
And, Brian, that doesn't mean anything, the overall record. District record is important, and how you match up with a team. Would you say that's probably the most important schedule
exactly
factors?
Right. That's exactly right, because you can come in with a good record or bad record or whatever it is, but if one team executes and plays harder that night, the other team can be beat. So that's what it's about.
And we have a little concern here on our team because obviously this is the Jackson Christian and Worthy Roads Basketball and Sports Network, and we will thank all our fine sponsors. And you still got time to tell 5 people. Call them up, tell them to tell 5 more people that Eagle basketball is on, but we need the wins, and we've got a very key person out tonight.
Yeah, Coach Trinity Brooks is dealing with some sickness, battling some fever and things like that. And first off, we want to wish her well and hope she's back soon. But now it's about who's going to step up, because we know what she is. We know that she's our spark plug on defense. She has been shooting the mid-range jump shot really well and gets to the free throw line and usually guards the other team's best player. So we're going to have to step up and kind of fill her void. You can't replace her, but we're going to have to try to get that production from somewhere else. So look for Lily Barnes to be in that starting lineup tonight for Trinity in her place. And, Coach, we talk about it. We're freshman, sophomore. She's kind of our elder statesman on the team. She's just a junior, but she's your leader. She's played the most basketball, and we wish Trinity well.
And we have no seniors on the team.
That's right.
And good thing. But you know what? I learned something from football, and all the sports here have the family-type atmosphere. Next man up is very important at Jackson Christian.
Speaking of that, Coach, if you look down, you'll see 3 young ladies, Carol Kendrick, Gabriella Pierce, and Jenna Tinsley. Our 3 8th graders are actually up on our varsity team tonight, Coach, so that we got a little more depth. I don't know, minutes-wise what they'll get, but they'll be able to practice with the team. And that just helps prepare them better for next year, gets them around the girls. And so you do see 3 new faces out there tonight.
Anything helps, and when you go to scrimmage, even at that, it got so bad at Union one year with injuries and things. Coach Henry had to dress me out, and I was there as a manager. But I was actually at one time went from running drills to actually being in the drills. Yep. And those are fun times. You're listening to Jackson Christian Basketball on Worthy Road Studios on Jackson Christian's Facebook page, the BallGame Blitz. The games will be archived tonight. It's 8:38 before we tip this one off. Like I said, it's very important to support these young people. If you can't be here and want to say hi to our fans in the stands, there's already a couple of cell phones out that you can watch the game on a cell phone by going to the Facebook pages. And if you're here and on your cell phone, I encourage you to go over and check out Shane Cisco in the concession stand. We have one of the best. They have added to my weight. I'll give them credit for that. And Shane and crew in there do a great job. And before we go, let's talk about open house for a minute. How did it go Sunday?
Coach, we had a great turnout. I believe somewhere 15, 20 families came and toured, and don't know the exact number, but we saw a lot of new faces and a lot of excitement around our building, and just a great day to showcase what we do here and down the hill as well at the elementary school. So it was a great day.
And don't let that keep you from coming and checking out the school. If you'll call and schedule a time, the administration will be glad to meet with you, teachers, the athletic staff, and folks, forget the number of wins and losses, and we won plenty of ball games this year. The thing is, they will meet and talk with you, and you won't find any friendlier people. And if you need a good Jason Shelton story, I can tell you a few on him to take in if you want to meet. Got a great athletic director who's also been a coach. He worked at David Lipscomb University and Freed Hardeman both, and he was a student at David Lipscomb. And if you want to put your child in a good Christian atmosphere, this is and we've got a great pep band. We love our pep band.
Band sounds great, and they just add to the atmosphere. Hopefully we'll have another good student turnout and a good night of basketball.
Tell you what we're going to do on the Jackson Christian and Worthy Road Studios Basketball Network. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and when we come back, Coach Bullard and I will talk some more about Eagle basketball.
Over 7 years ago, God called Brandy Reagan into a new career as a realtor. 7+ years later, Brandy is a multi-million-dollar producer, broker, and owner of Reagan Realty Group. Brandy believes God will always give her what He wants her to have. Brandy loves helping clients find their dream homes, and she believes each and every home has a story to tell. So call Brandy today at 731-410-7700 and let her help tell your story. Go Eagles! Great American Sports makes sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson, we specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
And we are ready, waiting for this great contest. Brian, they're having the meeting with the captains and the officiating crew, and 3:57 and counting to go very quickly. Reagan Realty, who has come on and is going to be a regular sponsor and booster of Jackson Christian. Good Jackson Christian people. Snookum Steakhouse. I'm so envious of Summer all the time. She gets to go and do Freed Hardeman games, gets to go by Snookums and stuff. But they got great steaks. We drive down there from time to time. And I got to mention one other, Great American Sports. Now, they are really great people. Ben, I've already seen him tonight.
Yep.
And Wesley did some color on our football and works. Two great guys. Now, if you want Jackson Christian, I start to say memorabilia. If you want paraphernalia, like I've got a new jacket. Thank you to the football team. They've got me. I've got a pullover that's got what I call half zipper in it, and I will be very well attired. I may have to wear it to baseball soon.
There you go.
And we have a lot of good things for your children to wear, for you to wear to support your school. And Ben has all that stuff. Matter of fact, during football, he actually sets up a booth with all of that in there. And supporting your school is important. Mitchell's Body Shop, who has supported this school for a long time. Lonnie Cobb Auto goes by and see I always promote Sid, but they've got a lot of other good sales people. Also, the Blacksmith Restaurant downtown, good people. We go over from WNWS, and I forgot, our game is going to be shown. They will have it. All you got to do is go to WNWS.com, click on their banner, and you can see the game. We play clips from the game. We played Gage's three-pointer Saturday that he hit from NBA range in the Tuesday night game. And so we do a lot of things. And next year our football is supposed to be back on radio again. Just like we'll have it on the stream, we'll have it on radio. Can't get better than Jackson Christian football and sports. A Man's Wrecker Service, Deaton's Carpet One, Dynamics, and Southern Dentistry. Our old buddy Nathan Nash, and I mentioned him because he is a former athlete here. And then Race Clips, they can even make Paul Schultz look good. Brian, a quick thought, and we'll be taking a timeout in a matter of moments. Then when we come back, Brian will bring you the starting lineups. Just
watching the warm-ups, and our girls look like they're ready to play. And, Coach, it's going to be, the last matchup between these two teams. We came out on top 60-51. That was one of the games I was watching from the house, and our girls played well and played hard and were able to pull away in that one. And so let's see who steps up and tries to make up for Trinity Brooks not being here, and let's hope to get another win tonight.
Absolutely, and it will be a little tougher game, even though she won't play long. They have gotten their starter from last year back at center, Veda Johnson, but I don't think she'll start tonight, and she probably won't move quite as well. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. Before we get to the announcing the starting lineups and things like that, we'll take a timeout here on the Sports Network of Jackson Christian, and we'll bring it back in just a few moments.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Welcome to Man's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry, and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy company. We're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 Bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
And we are back, and if you haven't got and I know some of you at home, you couldn't hear it tonight, but you need to come and hear it. If you don't get a lump in your throat, something's wrong, Brian, and here he is, the man with the plan, the tower of power, Brian Bullard with the starting lineups.
3, Jasmine Blankenship. Number 5, Zoe Montgomery. Number 10, Malia Hughes. Number 12, Cam Williams. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Lady Knights. Number 13, Christian Holder, coach, but she's not wearing 13.
No, she's wearing the 25. And even their scorekeeper and the coach had a bet on which number she was wearing. She's wearing 25
And now
tonight.
your starters for the Lady Eagles. Number 2, Riley Bradford. Number 11, Taylor Baines. Number 34, Tess Little. And starting in place of Trinity Brooks, number 4, Lily Barnes. And rounding out the starting lineup for your Lady Eagles, number 22, Elena Yarbrough. Lady Eagles coached by Brian Freeman, assistant coaches Haley Janis and Miss Kim Watson.
And Brian will be up here at halftime of the boys' game, and we're looking forward to him being here. Really fine young man, and good coaching. We have a winning record so far this year. Each year, though, we've gotten better, Brian, and that's what some fans that I talk to fail to realize. You know, they want to win them all. Well, every fan does that. Fan's short for fanatic.
That's right.
Now, see Veda Johnson back on the bench for the Sacred Heart team, and like we said, she started at center, and she was their big shot blocker, but I think Holder has kind of taken that spot over for them. And she's wearing 25 tonight, contrary to what they had down there. And we're just about ready for basketball. Barnes is going to jump for us. We're already back in defensive, but we win the tap anyway.
Yeah.
Of course, they sent a girl, go back and look at the YouTube tape tonight. They sent 5 of them back to the far corner down there.
Yeah, Coach Freeman wasn't going to let that one happen again.
Coach, very smart young man. Looks like a 2-3 zone. Here's the 3 up. Bradford shot off and rebound coming down to number 12, Williams. A little bit different looking squad they had one of the girls out the last time for Sacred Heart. We'll play our good player-to-player defense. Switch on that. Here's the shot off the back of the iron, and they throw it up there. Let's see who wins the 50-50 ball there. Lena won it and then got kind of pressured a little bit, Brian.
Yeah, good defense there. Good rebound by Lena. Lady Knights fall back into this zone. We're running cutters to the middle.
And I saw Lena's father, Michael. He looks like he could still play, and, of course, he was a star at one time over at the north side. Nice wing across cut there. Back out front. Bradford wanted to crank it. Baines with it. I like our patience, though.
Yeah, I like that, too. Riley could have taken that shot, reset the offense.
Baines with a 3 up. Dang. Rattles and goes down. The Weeds lead 3-0. Here's our press. And it caused them some problems. If Hughes doesn't break it, they don't do as well. She broke it and then took it coast to coast, got her own rebound, and we got to get on those boards.
Yeah, we got to box out and get good position.
And Sacred Heart pretty quick, so we got to, Brian told you, we got to box out really well on them. They like for Hughes to handle it a lot. She shoots a 3, top of the circle, off, and there's Williams with the rebound. She'll go to the hole and roll one in, but we still lead 3-2.
I believe 3 offensive rebounds on that possession, Coach, and we got to clean that up.
Oh, that'll kill you. That was killing the Memphis Grizzlies last night against the 76ers. They shut it down, then lost in overtime.
Yep.
We run the baseline. Good cut. Bradford feeds inside. I like the way she does that. It'll be a foul, and Yarborough will go to line. Nice play, Brian.
Great job there. Great post entry. Elena had position, and she's going to go to the line, and that's the first foul on number 12, Cam Williams.
Yeah, Cam Williams with her first, team first. Elena Yarborough. Isaac rolls out. Wow.
Good
Wasn't
form,
bad,
good looking
though.
shot. It just didn't go in.
That one didn't turn over much on the rotation either, and that's not her fault. And again, you let it roll off those fingertips. And the late Hal Greer, you say, put your index and middle finger over that rim.
That's right.
Second one, shot it, got it.
The Eagles in the press.
And it's a good press, too. Barnes hustled, cut off. Bradford got there. And if she hadn't been splitting the line, it would have been backcourt, but she hadn't considered front court. Three-pointer up now. You cannot leave Montgomery alone. She is a great set shooter. Yeah.
That's right.
They've taken the lead at 5-4. There's been no ties in this contest. We overload, set the screen. Here's the three. It's drifting inside, hits the backboard. Rebound fought for, and we're going to come out of there with it. Good job by Barnes.
Good job. Good fight there by Lily to get us an extra possession, but she's not looking at the basketball.
Okay. That time they didn't have the old eye contact, and we had an unforced turnover.
First turnover of the game there by the Lady Eagles.
Ball inbound to Blankenship, who's really their big-time three-point shooter. And they'll bring it across the half court. And Blankenship operating out front a little more than she has. Tries to go on the dribble. They really want to get her set in one of those corners for three. Hughes, who's their driver, and she's quick. I thought it was a good bit better. Surely. No, I thought it was a jump ball.
Pretty good hands there from Riley. I'm not even going to say reaching in, just grabbing the basketball, Coach.
Yeah.
He saw contact there.
Well, we are a fair distance away, but
yeah.
Interesting call. And Sacred Heart doing the same thing. They're pulling people off the line. And late in the season with COVID and people out, and Hughes misses the first one. And you got to still block her out because she will come across that line very quickly sometimes. Bradford, the only one not on the line for us. Second one went in, went down, came out. Barnes with the rebound to Baines. Baines is going to take the point, and let's see. We'll go in the high post. I like that. Good kick out, Yarborough. Here's Baines. And that one did not hit the rim, so it'll go out of bounds and belong to Sacred Heart.
And Coach Freeman asking the girls to be patient there, and we can get that look. And she made her first one, so I don't even mind her shooting that one.
Oh, I think it was a good one. Holder's got it for them now. She gets rid of it to Montgomery. Good. We had a good block, and they got it back. Hughes will go to the hole, and her shot comes off. And we played good. We bodied her up pretty good at the goal.
Great job going straight up there, I think, by Tess, and a good rebound.
Round the horn, down to the left baseline. The shot up and down. Look at Barnes.
Barnes ready to shoot. Good extra pass by Taylor Baines, and Eagles back in front, Coach.
Absolutely. That's the way I like it when we do it like that. Here comes Hughes, back tip. We knock it out, but they got us for a foul. Got Taylor.
Good back tip, doing what she's coached to do, and maybe got her on the arm there.
Yeah, that's second team foul on us, just the first one on Taylor Baines. They'll lob it up, and we knock it away, but she's very quick. Malia Hughes kicks it off. Game, I started to call her Blankenship. Well, it is Blankenship. She'll shoot the three on you anytime. Crossover, left it a little short. Now Hughes pulls down the rebound. We're going to pressure. It's a good steal by Lily Barnes.
Good job by Lily hanging around and getting that steal.
Lily has never given us anything but 110% hustle when she's out there. Shot comes off the glass a little bit, even though it's flat on the baseline. Jump ball. Possession error probably belongs, and I get my count right, to Sacred Heart. Now, coming out there, you can see the knee brace. That's Veda Johnson, 22, is their leading shot blocker last year. She's a sophomore. Of course, we are all sophomores and younger.
That's right.
Without Trinity here, because we have no seniors. They do. Hughes is a senior for them. To Hughes, who is normally their point guard. They have let Holder play point some. They go 1-4 high, give her a screen. We defense it well. They kick out.
She can't dribble.
Yeah. I thought it was double, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Nice defense. There's Tess Little. Look at her. And she's got a tough one to guard in BallGame.
Our on-the-ball defense really good right now. Really good ball pressure by the Lady Eagles.
And we defended the stop and go good, too, then, or the hesitation move. Now, Johnson probably is a little rusty in the post. We got a little close, and some people say you're riding the saddle then.
Yep.
Tess Little with her first, team third. We do have extra defenders. Brian Wisely working the official nicely. He may have even quoted some Shakespeare to him. And I know what he was wanting to get. But if you don't stay down in your position, when you stand up and slide beside them, they'll get you 99% of the time. Here's BallGame with good defense on her. Tracing the ball well. We had something going defensively then. Good job, Yarborough. And she saves it, but it goes to a Sacred Heart player. Johnson cranks the three up, and she can hit them. I didn't know if the time away from the game would hurt her.
2-point basket, Coach. I think
she was,
she was on the line.
7-7, our first tie of the contest. We go 1-4 high. A little dribble action. Over here to Riley Bradford, who is a three-point threat from anywhere. And remember, folks, she's very young, and all she's going to do is get better. Oh, we missed Barnes, but it's because we were moving the basketball, and that's okay. Won't fuss about that. Baines driving, wants it. It dances, it comes off, but there's Barnes with the rebound. Here's Bradford, up and good. Riley Bradford.
Great job by Taylor getting to the basket and allowing that offensive rebound, and great shot there by Riley Bradford.
And Brian, looks like that Sacred Heart's going to try to turn this thing into a track meet.
They want to run, it looks like.
Coming into the ball game, Blakely Melton, a young lady that has given us some very good minutes lately.
That's right.
Box out of bounds play, they screen across. They get out in the corner, and normally you have some kind of screen down for Hughes.
You got a mismatch inside, so you want to fight.
And Riley did all she could do. Now, what we've got to do is give Riley a lot of help with that mismatch.
Yeah, and try to switch back when you can. Sacred Heart did a good job recognizing the mismatch inside and got the ball into Johnson. And Coach Riley's going to have to sit with those two fouls.
They screen across again, and the ball goes outside to Green. Green can shoot the three, but we are all over her. Very good. And Elena was playing good defense, and we still got the turnover because she slipped.
Yeah, Johnson's posted up with her hands down and kind of hooking us as well, and I think that's what Riley was trying to get across on the foul she picked up.
And I think very nicely Brian said, gentlemen, watch the holding. Tess Little's got it out front. Looks for Melton. Melton down in the corner to Baines, who already has two big threes tonight. Looking at 2-3 zone. Kick back out. Back to Little, we're playing pitch catch, and she started to crank. Oh, nice pass inside. Oh, and now I see. Worry about that leg, even though it's an opposition player. You don't want to see anybody hurt.
Right.
And Johnson gave way a little bit.
Yeah. Elena attacked baseline, and Johnson just kind of bumped her out of bounds.
2 foul. Oh, nice play. We didn't get the basket, though. And it's out of bounds. Elena hustling all over the place. Boy, another year of working some with Alan Irvin, our great strength coach, and guess what? She'll go up and take the people and stuff them in the basket.
That's right. Good cross-court pass there by the Lady Knights. We got to get back.
And they're going to look to Johnson. But we knock it away, and we're playing pretty good defense. We have a 9-7 lead with 10 seconds, 7 and counting. inside. Baines pulls it out. 4 seconds. The shot is up and good by Yarborough.
Great job, Taylor, recognizing the clock and getting it to Elena, who drilled that mid-range jumper.
Absolutely, and the score is 11-7 at the end of one quarter play. Our Lady Eagles are winning. Let's take a timeout on the Jackson Christian Basketball Network.
Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Just imagine, no more drills. Look at some of Dr. Nathan Nash's patient results. We provide a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple cleaning to a full dental reconstruction. And now, prepless veneers. We're there when you need us. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family just like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook to see all those loving smiles. Call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry, we want to make you smile.
And we are back. Look at the band, and only the University of Memphis Tigers pep band does that song as well as our band does.
Great job by the band and getting the atmosphere exciting in here tonight. And Coach, we great into that first quarter with Elena making that jump shot. Lady Eagles out to a 4-point lead.
Absolutely good. I was impressed with our defense because Beta Johnson is not easy, and neither is Blassingame or Hughes to guard for them.
Yep. We're doing a good job with our player-to-player defense so far.
Now that time they matched up on us player to player, but it looks like, let's see if they stay. No, they've gone back 2-3 zone. And, folks, there's a good lesson. Running the cutter, Blakely Melton. We go inside. Yarber, she got fouled. I know it came with the body. Everybody's looking at the arms, but it's a body foul.
And that's a staple set against the zone that Coach Freeman will go to. You screen the middle girl and Elena Seals, and most of the time we get a good shot out of it.
Really do. And Yarborough with 3 points, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line coming into this contest. And don't forget, you can go to Jackson Christian School's Facebook, Worthy Road's Facebook. It'll be archived on YouTube. And Shot It, Got It. And you can also go to WNWS.com. We'll have some cuts from this game on Saturday on the Saturday Sports Roundup, 10 to 12. Got big signings. We'll let Brian talk about those in a minute. But here's Yarber's second free throw. It's up and good.
Elena scored our last 4 points, Coach.
Absolutely, and she plays so hard. Brian, we'll just briefly mention, but tell them who's signing tomorrow as the ball skirts out of bounds and we get it back.
Turnover there. Good defense by the Eagles. And we have Tacker Nash and Walker Ray signing tomorrow. One Tacker with Rhodes College and Walker with Bethel. We'll give some more details about that.
Yeah, and I will ask you one question. They press us. We do a good job breaking it, and they retreat. Can anybody come to it, or is it just
it's a
kids
community?
at school?
It's a community thing.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You saw the oohs and ahs on that. Baines on the point. Now Tess Little comes out there. Baines goes right wing. High-low, short corner to Yarber. Yarber on that baseline pass. Kind of a hook flip pass. Here's Baines' shot. Just rolled around. Wow, Barnes even out-hustled her own teammate.
Yeah, we had two girls going for that, Coach,
yeah.
and Lily came up with it and got the put back. Another good look there. Blakely looking cross-court to Taylor, and Taylor on target, just ball rimmed out, but good fight. And right now we're playing harder than them, and we need to keep going and building on this lead.
Shot up and off the iron. We'll get a second one. Second one up and good. Lily Barnes contributing here in a start. Trinity Brooks out. Here comes Hughes. We're in the second quarter play. We hold a nice 7-point lead. And they want to work Hughes. She gets the high screen. Pulls up and shoots the three. It comes off. We hustle over and get the rebound. Barnes, Barnes has several rebounds in
Playing
this contest.
well, yes, sir.
Tess Little, we have a lot of girls that could play point guard. We also have several wing players. Into the high post to Barnes, back to Blakely Melton. Blakely shoots a three, top of the circle. Straight enough, hit the front of the iron and fell off. Rebound comes down to Sacred Heart and Cam Williams. Hughes motors, but is cut off. Good defense.
Yeah, got to keep her out of the lane.
interesting. Now, here's what's got to happen. Our players have to adjust to the style the officials are calling.
Yep, we got to slide over and cut her off instead of reaching in there.
Blakely Melton's first foul, team 5th foul. It'll be on the baseline with Hughes to be the trigger person.
Zoe Montgomery in for the Lady Knights.
And they bring one of their three-point shooters back in. They try to get it into the post holder, but we did a good job. So far, I'm very pleased with our defense.
Our defense looks good, Coach, and they're having to work for everything they get. And let's just hope that the foul trouble doesn't mount up too much for us.
Well, you know, pregame there was a little extra emphasis on the shell drill. We always do it, but running one-hander, and Hughes is very good at doing that. Her first 2 points.
Good shot there by Hughes.
Yes. Being dogged, but good crossover dribbles. They switch.
No.
And they probably got the 5, and I'm not sure.
If the defender switched, the count's got to restart, correct?
You're right. You can't just.
Right.
I will reserve opinion, Brian. You're right, but here's Hughes gets her own rebound. Now, we cannot let her get hot, and I think a great timeout by Coach Freeman.
Good timeout, yes, sir.
Coach Freeman's going to take a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout on the Jackson Christian School and Worthy Road Studios Network.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
We are back. Got a great shot there by our great camera people. Summer, thank you for getting that great shot of the bench up there. We have the best director, and I'm not just bragging on her because she did good then. This is consistency on her part, and we've got a great camera crew here tonight. One new cameraman, but what a crew. Now, they press us hard, and we turn it over. They leave it short, but who's going to get the rebound? We do. Lena Yarborough. Here's Baines motoring down the court, working hard. They're working her hard. Get to thread the pass through there. Shot up. If shot's no good, but it doesn't matter. We were fouled.
We were, 14-7 lead, Coach. They've scored the last 4. Good job by Lily there to attack the basket and draw a foul. Hopefully stop the momentum of the Lady Knights.
And that gives them their 5th team foul. Shooting 2, and the first one was good. I think it looked like coming through. I had to write in my scorebook.
Yes, sir. It went through.
And you can tell I'm getting old. I don't get my head up quick enough after I write in the scorebook. Shot it, got it. She's 3 for 4 on the night from the free throw line, and Riley Bradford checks in.
Riley coming back in with those 2 fouls, and Coach Freeman's going to trust her to come in and play defense without fouling.
Riley, a fine young lady, good student. Great basketball player. Hughes goes, wanted to use the screen, then the screen moved. They slipped it a little too early. Here's Blankenship actually. Here comes Barnes. We steal. I like the way we're cutting things off. Barnes left it a little short on the goal, and Hughes gets it. We come down on her.
Yeah, I think we might have switched to a little box and one down on the other end and face guarding Hughes. Good steal there by Lily and a good drive. Just came up short, and then Taylor commits the foul.
And Tess Little comes back in. Could be a really good decision. With 4 minutes left, you really don't want Taylor to pick up that 3rd foul.
Right.
We played that screen well, make them pick it up. Now we got them operating about 40 feet from the basket. Crossover by Hughes, she doubled then. And the shot off the back of the iron, kicked around, let's see, should be a jump ball. Brian, I promise you, she hit it with the left hand and doubled. And you get a chance to go back and watch this on Worthy Road Studios. While we're waiting on the inbound, Worthy Road Studios broadcast, Worthy Road live broadcast from Union University, Freed Hardeman, Jackson Christian, Trinity. And who hit that one, Brian?
That was a 3 by 14, Bree Green.
Okay. I was trying to read that. I'll pick that note up action happened quicker than I thought it was going to. 16-14, we lead by 2, and even sometimes, now that's tagging right there. When you put that hand on the hip and they say, well, she's not gaining advantage. Yes, she is. Nice layup. We just didn't hit it. Rebound, though. Yeah, you figured it out. Elena Yarber's got it. Here's Blakely Melton with it. Brings it out front. Gives off to Tess Little. We had to run the cutter through, and they had to reach through, but it did stop the pass going inside. And again, more tagging. They got the count on. Yeah, she's pulled off. He got it right that time. That time we got it, a nice idea, about a second late, and Blankenship gets the pass on the run out, goes up left-handed, misses. Lily Barnes with the rebound, and now we're straight. Now, we don't want to get into a running contest.
Good job there by Lily, recognizing no numbers, pulling it out. Go to work.
Yarber. What about the hands on that one, Brian? Nice job, Blakely Melton. I believe she has hit that weight room.
She has, and Elena does a good job going baseline there and finding Blakely on the other side, and good drive to the basket, forcing the contact there from the Lady Knights.
I helped Kevin Burton one year over at Lambeth, and I believe our kids here are doing a better job than we did that year at Lambeth on that baseline pass.
Yep.
Blakely missed her first one. She'll get a second one. Shot up, looks good, and it is. So we're back up by 3, and now we need a good defensive set at the 3:12 mark. Of course, you can see the scoreboard. Worthy Road Studios provides you a scoreboard on all our broadcasts. Paul Schultz and company from the start. Thought we could have gotten away with that one. A little indecision, referee calls it, and it's a 1-and-1 coming up.
Blakely picking up her second foul. Fouls adding up just a little bit on us, Coach.
Yeah, and that could turn out late in the contest to be a real item. At the line is Green. She's not been there, but let me tell you something about Green. She is a very good free throw shooter. Bree Green has a three-pointer in the game. You cannot leave her open. Last year she hit a ton of threes. Second one, shot it, got it. They have pulled back to within one, being Sacred Heart, quickly down the sideline. Nice pass. We outran them, and it danced and fell off the rim, but great job then.
Good break there by the Lady Eagles. Just got to convert that layup.
That time they missed the three. The running one-hander banks in, goes out, and comes back in. We're tied for the second time at 17. That was Hughes. They've trapped us. Oh, good job. And we kept our body. Barnes protected the ball.
Yep, she got in between their girl and the ball. And, Coach, that was an excellent break. We ran a couple possessions ago, just a little hard on the layup. And then right now, I don't know the exact stat, but we're giving up a lot of second chance points, and Hughes is the culprit of that.
And actually the score is 18-17 because they were only 1 point behind. Free throw ties it up now at 18.
Johnson back into the game for Zoe Montgomery.
That limp worries me as an old coach.
She doesn't look like she's 100%.
Yeah, I worry about players. Shot it, got it. And boy, there was nothing but string music on that. So Barnes with 2, and she's having a big quarter with free throws. At halftime, Coach Teichman, we hope, will be here with Coach Bullard. Three-pointer by Green. It was straight enough. It just didn't get over the rim.
It looked good from here, but a little short.
It did. 19-18, we lead the Jackson Christian Lady Eagles. Go to the right wing. We're going to run a cutter through the middle, out to Bradford, left side. We'll cut away and flash to the high post.
Be patient.
Oh, nice feed. Yarborough. Okay.
Yep.
If that's a walk, then why isn't the Euro step a walk? How about that? That's my question of the day. Good job. Barnes played it. Now, if she'll go up, and I thought she might get fouled on the body, and jump ball call.
Good take there by Lily, and she went into the contact and then didn't make it, but Riley fighting for a second chance opportunity.
We inbound the basketball. Nice play, and there's got to be a foul there. Elena Yarber gets better every time we see her.
Yep, good job there, Elena, making that X cut and drawing the contact by Johnson.
Yarber going to the line. She's 3 for 4 there tonight. We lead 20-18. She'll get another one whether she hits or misses, or she should. There we go.
Lane violation there.
Yeah. And, you know, Coach Dotson can't blame his kids because she was trying to block out then. She just did it a little early. Second one good.
Good job, Elena, taking advantage of a second chance there. Lady Eagles in the press.
5 out of 6. Here's the press. We got what we wanted. There it is, up and good, and a foul. This will be an old-fashioned three-point play attempt.
Blakely taking the contact, coach drawing the foul, and chance at the three-point play.
Here's another young lady, like I said about York. To be honest, all our kids are improving, but sometimes we just get tired. If we build our numbers up, we're going to get better. Don't hit the free throw, but we're all over it, but they get it. Holder had it, kicks it out to Green. Green goes to Hughes. When there's pressure, Hughes is going to handle it a lot of the time. Has a nice crossover move. They refeed her. She wants to post and go right. Running one-hander up, no good. And, okay, whoa, timeout. New York City mugging down there on the rebound.
Elena had good position. Just wasn't able to come up with that one.
She did a great job. You should come up with something, and it's not her fault. And, folks, we just tell it like it is, 23-18. Lady Eagles with the lead. They go back door. The interesting call.
Lily picking up her first. Is that right, Coach?
Let's see. Lily has her first. 9 team fouls on them, 8 on us now, but Hughes, who's a good shooter at the line, and nothing but string music for Hughes that time. Brian, the coach, is trying to come out in me.
Yeah. You got to play through it and adjust to how they're calling it. And then it's 9-8 on the fouls. They're calling it both ways that way.
That's right.
You just got to learn. And
you know, as coaches, we're always trying to gain an advantage, get the next call.
That's right. You got to get out of that corner.
And they'll get a blocking call on that one. Coach Dotson was trying to talk to his kid, and then he said a little. He's actually trying to coach his kid. He's not happy about the call, but you had an excellent opportunity to trap somebody over there.
Shooting 2 from here on out in the first half.
Yep, the Big Ten has been hit. First shot up, no good. Blakely will walk it off. She's now 1 for 4 from the free throw line. Second one, shot it, got it. 2 for 5.
Good adjustment there on that shot.
And we're taking the pass. Now, the only thing is we got to play games with them on that pass to the middle. And we're going to foul Hughes. Temptation to go up and block it. It's better just to hold your play statue and 7-11 stick up.
And Elena's a very good shot blocker.
Yes.
And so she tried to go straight up there, and Hughes did a good job initiating that contact and getting to the free throw line.
This will be a 2-shot foul for Hughes, who hit her last 2 but missed this one. Now the fans of Sacred Heart say, well, you talked her out of that one. She can't hear me, but that's the announcers always get that rep. Second shot by Malia Hughes. The senior's shot is up and good. Quickly down the sideline with that sideline break. And Yarber runs the floor well to get to the block. Blakely shot her. That's Tess Little, actually. Tess the shot up. Yarber, busy young lady with the rebound. Here's the shot up. No good. We try to tip it away. I'll let you judge.
Yeah, just trying to fight and get the jump ball, and foul there on Elena, her second.
I have lots of respect for the men that wear the striped shirt. I even did a little of that early in my life when I was a young student, some in college and some after I got out. Nice shot there by Holder. And so I will not talk about that call. It's 24-22. Second one on the way and very good. Nothing but net. Holder gets her first 2 points. 20 seconds. We'll try to hold it for the last shot, and they put a lot of pressure on us. They've come out player to player. You see it, nice high pass. Yep, here's the shot. Tess.
Bang, Coach.
Ooh, nothing but net going down. Tess Little with her first bucket of the night. And that's going to end the quarter and the half. We have a 27-23 lead in a closely contested ball game. And the Lady Eagles are winning right now. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and when we come back, there is a very good chance Coach Teichman will be with us.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Over 7 years ago, God called Brandy Reagan into a new career as a realtor. 7+ years later, Brandy is a multi-million-dollar producer, broker, and owner of Reagan Realty Group. Brandy believes God will always give her what He wants her to have. Brandy loves helping clients find their dream homes, and she believes each and every home has a story to tell. So call Brandy today at 731-410-7700 and let her help tell your story.
Go Eagles!
Great American Sports makes sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson, we specialize in team sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your team sports. You can email or call us for all your team sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
And we're back here at Jerry Eskew Gymnasium. Coach Teichman, our boys coach, joining us here at halftime. Coach, we appreciate you coming up. Give me a couple thoughts here on the first half from Coach Freeman and the Lady Eagles.
They're battling. It's been back and forth. They've had leads. They've lost them, and the girls are keeping their composure for the most part. It's a physical game, so it's probably going to be one that comes down to the wire. So I hope they continue to play the way they have been.
All right, and a lot of fouls called and a lot of contact called in this one, so we'll see if that holds true for your game. Coach, tell us about the games that y'all played last week. Give us a little recap.
Yeah, so we had our two kind of big in-town rival, 2 of the 3, another one tonight. But USJ here on Tuesday, a heartbreaker, 29-28, lost by 1, had a wide-open 3 at the buzzer with about 3 seconds left that would have won us that game. And then Friday on Trinity battled. They shot it really well. They were above 50% from 3, and kind of one of those nights for them when you get behind, they're hard to come back against. So the guys are fighting, they're battling. We're obviously a little bit, they're not turning out the way we'd like to, but they keep showing up every day and working, and eventually we're going to get one of these.
That's right. And, Coach Pirtle came up at halftime of the Trinity game to talk with us, and did a great job with that. And I asked him about, you lose by one to a county in school or in county rival here, and then you got a quick turnaround to play another one. And so he mentioned y'all had great practices and we're ready to play, and you were. You came out and were ready in that game. So, you lose that game to TCA. You get a couple days off, and you got to turn around and play Sacred Heart. Tell us about the practice and the guys and how they've been working the last couple days, and have you had good workouts and good practice?
Yeah, I mean, there's no nights off, and you can't Tuesday and Fridays, but that's Sunday, Monday. You can't afford to take a practice off because every one of them is so important. Now, Coach Pirtle's banned from coming back here since he didn't, it didn't turn out the way we wanted to. But they've been working. We've added some guys to our program. Some of the 8th graders that finished their season have joined our practices. So that's helped with energy and numbers and being able to compete a little bit more and do more scrimmage and live stuff. You hope that translates and helps us tonight.
Okay, so you hit on that, and that was going to be my next thought is tell us about the new guys and tell people that might be listening why we do that here and why we bring those 8th graders up to our program.
Yeah, so it's a huge advantage of being at a private school that's all on one campus where those kids can come and be a part of our program and kind of for them speed up their development where the first time they see high school basketball is not in May when we start our spring and summer stuff. It's in February. And then with us, it allows us to play some junior varsity games because we've just had limited numbers this year, losing a large class and not replacing it with a large class. So a couple of those guys that have worked their tails off and deserve a chance to play, they just aren't ready for varsity. They got their first chance to compete today against somebody not from Jackson Christian. So there's tons of reasons. It's been great. And hopefully it continues to help us as we finish the season up.
You see some good things in that game?
Yeah. I mean, those young guys, they've got good feel. Like they understand kind of how to play and what we want them doing. It's just a matter of they're so little right now. They're 14 years old and the bodies haven't developed, so their mistakes are just I'm not strong enough to do what I want to do. It's not a skill or understanding thing. It's a physicality thing, which is probably more correctable than the other two and will come with time.
Absolutely. And Coach, tell us, we'll wrap up here and tell us about our stretch we've got up. We know we got Sacred Heart tonight, 2 games left, and what are we looking at as far as seeding? Where do you think you see us fitting in the final going down the stretch?
Yeah, so we've got Sacred Heart tonight, who's right now the #1 team in our district on the boys' side. Tipton Rosemark on Friday, who's in 2nd place, and then we finish with Fayette Academy. So nothing's set in stone. I think we're sitting in 5th right now, and there's a chance that's where we end up out of our 7-team league. But there's a lot of basketball left to be played, and part of it is what we do, but a little bit of it we've kind of put ourselves in a position where we need some other things to fall our way. So it's not totally in our control, but we can still have a first-round tournament game at home, which will be nice. It's going to be a battle. The other side of our region is loaded, and a lot of those Memphis schools. So it doesn't matter where you are. You're going to play a really good team and have to perform.
And a chance to knock off the #1 team in the region tonight, and you got to embrace that opportunity. And I know you guys are going to have them ready to play.
Yeah, you hit it right on the head with the word opportunity. That's what it is. Nobody else gets to play the #1 team in our league tonight. We're the only team that has a chance to knock them off. They're really talented. They're the #1 seed as of right now for a reason. They've got some really good players, and they're athletic, and they do the few things they do really well. So it's going to be a challenge for us defensively to keep them out of transition and keep them off the glass, and then offensively to handle some of their different pressures and traps they'll throw at us. But we did a good job at their place last time, so hopefully that continues.
Anything else?
No, Coach, you're handling this.
I'm finishing it off here.
I was watching you two guys on my cell phone while I was down checking the scores table because I love to be accurate. But, hey, all you're looking for is to play hard, have fun, and play smart.
That's it. Play hard, play smart, play together. If they do that, the rest got to take care of it. So
then it becomes fun.
It does. So you got to be careful. Coach Bull said he might just take over this whole thing.
I'm his biggest booster. I've told him that if I were to get sick, he's got it. He can do it.
He does a good job. I enjoy listening to both of y'all, watching it back the next day or something. So
yeah, I have to remember not to get in my coaching mode sometimes. And
hard to
someday that will happen to you too, because Kyle's good enough. He could actually, and you're going to have to be on radio with Seabass and I one night or either on the Saturday show. Would you do that?
Oh, if y'all have me, I'd love to. I enjoy this stuff, talking about these kids that work so hard and talking about basketball. It's just a game I love, so I'd be happy to.
Well, they're getting good instruction, and I'm going to brag on him before he leaves. One of the greatest post players in the history of Freed Hardeman, and I know a little bit about Freed's history, even though I didn't go. It was junior college when I was in school at Union, so that's one reason I didn't go.
Yeah.
And because when you get a chance for a 4-year scholarship, you take it, and you know that. This young man had more post moves than a hula girl does. And he had to put up with Jason Shelton, so he probably should have been given some NIL money back then.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love Jason. He, was up there, worked with Coach Meyer and stuff. And I see some Don Meyer stuff in y'all's too.
Yeah, it's hard to get away from it. I met Coach Meyer a few times, and he had a big impact on Coach Shelton, who's had a big impact on me. So you hope that you continue some of the stuff he did that he had so much success with, and just try to get him to play the right way.
And Kyle has taken some from the best, but he's also adding his. And again, I don't have to say this. He's a knowledgeable young man. He's teaching the game. All good things come with time and patience, fans. And I bet he agrees with that.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
We're going to get back here. Matter of fact,
thanks, Coach.
We're not even going to say, Coach always does a good job. And Kyle, I am going to hold you to that being on the radio show sometime. And now, Brian, you did good. I am so proud of Brian. Brian actually could be his own play-by-play man. And I'm just blessed to get to work with him. But I love all these people here, even including Shane Cisco, and I tease about that. But we're ready to play ball, Brian.
Yep. Lady Knights ball coming out of the half there, Coach, and 4-point lead for the Lady Eagles, and let's build on it.
Absolutely. And that's what we can't afford right there, because if my stats are right, and I need to check it, that is Elena's third foul.
Yep, she reached across the body there, and good call there by the official.
And it really was, and you've heard when I didn't think it. They run the box, they screen across. They didn't roll back, and they lob it. They got the angle now with the ever-dangerous Hughes. Here's Blasting games 3, and that's her first points, but you do not let her start.
Yeah, we hadn't given her much airspace, and she got some there, and she made us pay for it.
You're almost at a point where you can't help off of her. Nice drive, and guess what? Barnes will go to the line. And I have Barnes with 5 makes out of 6 attempts and a 3-pointer tonight.
Good, strong drive there by Lily, using the left hand, and it forced the Lady Knights player there to foul us and reach across the body.
First shot up, straight enough, but off the front of the iron.
And for our young folks watching, that's why you use your left hand on that side, try to protect the basketball. Lily did a great job of that.
Good coaching point by Coach Bullard. That one good. So Lily continues to hit the majority of her free throws. Now, good trap. Now we got to seal her off where they can't get it out of there. We did make them turn it over.
And we didn't hit on this at half, Coach, but that is Sacred Heart's 8th turnover unofficially of the game, and I have our Eagles with just 4 turnovers, so doing a good job protecting the ball.
Well, we've got scoring from a lot of people. Here's a shot up, comes off the glass. We have the rebound. It's going to be tied up, though, and it looks like it's going to stay with us. Our leading scorer is Barnes with, she's got 9 now. She had 8 at the half. Yarborough had 7. Then we had everybody else contributing some points. 3 up. Oh, it was straight up. It just didn't have enough to get over that rim. They are going to run the sideline break, but their post player didn't get there.
Right.
And they will, 3-pointer by Montgomery. We got a break then. She usually drills that one. Baines with the rebound, who's had a good floor game, plus hit that big 3 to get us started.
Getting us in our offense.
And a good drive.
Yeah, drive till somebody stops you. And if they don't stop you, you just keep going to the basket and then take the contact.
That's on 25. That is Christian Holder. That's 3 on her for them, and that's an item. She's one of their good players. First shot up and good. Baines now with 4. 29-26. Shot it, got it. 5 points for Taylor Baines. Good trap. And Barnes almost made the right steal. She was trying to do the right thing and saw it was coming behind her, fell back in, missed it just a little bit. Green off the iron. And will they hit it off of Barnes? Yes, they did. That was Blassingame hustling. Jasmine Blassingame. Inbounds. Bring out front is Bree Green. Montgomery gets by, running one-hander, crawls the rim and goes in, and I believe that is her 5th point of the night. It's a 2-point game. Didn't go up. Montgomery shot missing. Williams hustling for the rebound. We're down there on the floor. That looks like Tess Little, the smallest one, and Elena on the floor.
Yeah, they're taking some long shots, and balls are bouncing hard off the rim. Tough to box out and get position when that's happening. You just got to fight your tail off, and that's what those two did. Elena and Tess going to the floor there.
They ran some tests a few years ago, and they gave it to Hughes, and she'll want to drive. Pulls up with a little running half hook. Did you know that the Wilson, the Rawlings, and the Spalding ball all bounce different off of the glass, even with the same air?
I did not know that.
I didn't either till I read that study in what do they call it now? Coach and athletic director instead of athletic coach. And you can learn stuff from there. Here's Blassingame on the rebound. Gives it off. And Green wanted it. I'm surprised she didn't load up. Montgomery won't hesitate. It's off the back of the iron. They get the rebound, though. Those long rebounds, Brian told you, coming out. Green's shot rolls in out. Hughes rebounding. She gets fouled a lot when she gets in that area.
Yeah, and the second chance points hurt us in the first half, and coming back to showing up here, coaching the second half, they're taking a lot of threes, and you just gotta put a body on somebody and hope the ball bounces to you.
Absolutely. 2 team fouls and also two fouls on Barnes. First shot by Hughes is good. She's now got 10 in the contest, leads all scorers. Lily Barnes has 9 for us. It's 1 point game, could tie it up. It's been tied twice, and she does.
You got a timeout. Lady Knights are taking a full timeout.
Lady Knights take a full timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout and come back on the Worthy Roads Jackson Christian Network.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
We are coming back to a great shot. Look at Coach Freeman work. Kids intent. There's nobody looking away. They are focused on what they've got to do. Brian, give us a little hint of something we need to add to our game right now.
It's not anything we're doing or not doing. They're taking a lot of threes, which is fine with us. But they're getting some offensive rebounds, and we gotta work hard. And 5 girls have to go to the boards to try to get that rebound and secure it before we can even think about running our break.
Yeah, with the long rebounds, you can't run anybody off, and some people call it leaking out. Now they're going to press us hard. They're denying, and we either need to up screen, cross screen. Let's see what happens. We didn't rub skin though, but nice baseball pass if we can run it down. Tess Little going to the hole. She's fouled. Will it fall? No. And we've got contact all over the floor.
Great job there. No safety.
Yeah.
And so she faked the screen. She screened, and then instead of rolling like you typically see back to the basketball, she took off deep, Coach.
Sold out, didn't he, on the press. And that puts a very fine little shooter who has 3 points tonight on the 3. Tess Little at the line. Her free throw. Shooter's touch. It goes in.
Good job. And I didn't see, was that Riley throwing that ball to her?
Inbounding that. I should have watched. Riley's got the arm to do it.
Yeah.
Second one rolls around, and again the shooter's touch. We're going to put our press on there. We're trying to deny the inbounder, but they got it up the sideline this time.
Take a charge. There we go.
Oh. That is her fourth. I want everybody that's listening right now to go, when Paul puts it on YouTube, go back and look at this call.
Good position there. Good position. She took it right in the
position.
chest, and sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't, and we got to fight through it.
There's the lob and the shot out of bounds. They knocked it out of our hands. Should be our ball. Brian, one of the things is that makes the block charge so hard is a kid can stand there and probably get a parking ticket for being there too long, and they hit them and they still call the block.
Yep.
I don't understand it.
Nice Euro step. Great job, Taylor Baines.
Taylor. 4 in the quarter, 7 in the game.
Oh, I hope she's okay. Her foot got caught back up under.
She'll walk it out.
That's one of those, Coach, that looks bad. Hopefully it just –
well, the good thing is she has support on those knees.
She's up and ready to roll.
Riley Bradford's a tough young lady. You know, with her arm that she's got, and you're going to laugh at me, if she was taller, she might make a quarterback for a football team. Oh, they flirted. It wasn't over and back, but they flirted with it. Anytime you throw that back pass like that to an oncoming guard, make sure they're in front court. Good. Oh, I was about to say good block. And it's almost like there's a delay or time warp here for a second. That'll be on Blakely Melton, her third. Jasmine Blankenship, the senior shooter for them, goes to the line to shoot 2. She's not been there tonight at the free throw line. First one up off the back of the iron. And I want to say her dad is the 8-man football coach over there. Second one missed, rebound fought for. They get it, they miss, but we get the second shot rebound, Taylor Baines. They play 8-man football at Sacred Heart.
Nobody stops Taylor all the way to the basket, Coach. Great job.
And what hand did she use, Coach?
Use that left hand.
Yeah. 6 points in the quarter, 9 in the game.
Important stretch, Coach. 6-point lead. See if we can extend this out, get this to a double-digit lead, especially with Elena being on the bench there with those 4 fouls.
Riley Bradford looked like she was shot out of a gun trying to get
coming.
that back tip. She broke the play up. Vader Johnson back in. That's backcourt.
Turnover.
And that, do not blame Hughes. You can pass your players into trouble sometimes.
Yeah.
When you were coaching, did you ever have any players that would pass other players into trouble?
Yeah, you lead it, and, and that shit looked like it was open, and just a violation there from the Lady Knights.
Baines ready to work again. She kicks it off. The 3 up by Barnes. It's no good, but the rebound by Blakely Melton left it a little short now. Sacred Heart with a rebound. And we don't have good position, and they're going to get the 2 out of it.
Yeah, good break there by the Lady Knights. Good execution.
Cam Williams with her 4th point. And I looked down, and he called a dribbling violation.
He got a carry on her. Yeah, I think she might have put the ball there on her hip.
I caught it out of the corner of my eye. We're up 4.
That's again.
Unless they've changed the wording on that, that is, she cannot jump up in the air and leave it like that and then catch it there. And I will make sure I go back and read the rule book or call one of my official friends.
Coach, that's Riley's 3rd foul there.
Yes, that's an item. That's the reason the coach started working on me again. No, we don't need. We got too many with 3 and 1 with 4. Shot up by Hughes, and she is a very good shooter, as I've told you earlier. Usually is their leading scorer, although other young ladies have led them. A lot of jostling at the line there. That one is short. We get the we had it, and then Hughes grabbed it but ran out of bounds with her momentum. Tess Little to inbound the ball. We throw over their heads, but that's kind of what they want with the center fielder that time. Missed the shot. Rebound tied up. Possession error belongs to Jackson Christian.
Yeah, good movement there without the ball from Riley. Just tipped off her hands. Not able to bring it in, but good job. You can't fret on it. You just got to go and play defense, and we did a good job there getting the rebound.
And we sail across court pass. Baines has it. Here it is. Tess Little, her three up and down. That was a great shot. We needed one 6-point lead.
We got to sprint back.
We don't have anybody back, but the pass is short because of good pressure. Tess Little with it. And Tess's pass, they read her eyes, and then Blakely is going to bump her. And if my stats are right, that's Blakely's 4th foul.
Yeah, and it's a long pass, and they were reading it, and good job there by Hughes to steal it, and Blakely picking up that 4th foul. So we got Elena with 4, Blakely with 4. Bench is getting a little bit thin over there.
Yeah, and 16 fouls on us. They screen down, pop out. And a lot of times teams will screen away, but they wanted to have a high screen and roll. Johnson, she misses her shot. You can tell she's been out, but she made a good move, and they played well, but we got the rebound. That's what's important. Baines crossover, gets cut off. Melton spins, looks, splits it, goes, throws it up, but she lost it, and they say it was blocked. Actually, she just lost it then. Here's Hughes. We stopped her. We got the Blankenship. Now we got to play good post defense. They kick it out. They go to Johnson. Johnson throws the hook up there, and you can see she doesn't have her jumping, but she has a nice hook. I got to see her play quite a bit last year.
That's a good shot there. Good tough shot by Johnson. I think the official thought he had a player at the table, and now Elena will check in. So we're trading. Blakely going to get a rest there with her 4, and Elena coming back in with her 4 fouls.
Now it's harder for them to press us because they don't want to bring Johnson down on it and the other young lady, and so going 1-4 across is good to get it in.
We got space. We got all. Here we go.
Here we go. We run a cutter over there. Riley Bradford's got it. She wants to wheel and deal. Not bad defense. They swap it, give it back to Bradford. They hit Yarber. Yarber goes, kicks out. Here's the 3 up.
Bang.
3 down.
And that's great offense. Great patience there. And great job by Elena not forcing the issue and finding Taylor Baines for 3.
Yeah, 9 in the quarter for Taylor Baines.
Big quarter here for Taylor. 7-point lead.
Now let's apply the defense. We almost got a turnover out of that. Hughes splitting it, running, and she is good.
And that's where Elena has to be smart, and she was, and she wasn't able to be as aggressive as she'd like to be and had to kind of back up there. Good shot by Hughes.
And that was Hughes' first field goal, but she also has 3 free throws to go with it. 57 seconds, and we made them come out. Now let's run our offense. Down inside the arc to Barnes. Her shot, it's one of those where you go ahead and follow through. You want to short arm it sometimes and just go part of the way through. Jump ball and a tie, and it'll go to Sacred Heart. It was their possession. So we can either go up 2 or 5. Here a 3 would get them to within 2 with about 33 seconds. They're on a double low post.
And 5-point lead.
Now they'll go 1-4 low. So that means that Hughes is going to go one-on-one.
Yeah, they're spacing the floor, and you want to help off, but you don't want to leave one of their shooters wide open for an open 3 here. And more importantly, let's get out of this quarter without committing a foul and getting into the 1-on-1.
With her being right-handed, you may want to bring the pressure. Now they'll give her the high screen. And we rotate. Got there a little late, but we got a break on doing it. It should be our ball, and we've got 3.1. And, Brian, you can run a play and get a good shot off of this.
I like us trying to see what we can get here, and they're going to go not press us, and we might could roll it in, and now we got to pick it up.
Got to go hard, Riley. If she throws one, you see she's got the arm, but at the end of 3 quarters of play, it's 42-37. The Lady Eagles have the lead on the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios Network. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
And we are back, Brian. And again, another nice shot of the bench. I love it. I love to watch Coach Freeman and Coach Theismann work. And it's a great thing. Thoughts for this is the telltale quarter?
Yeah, and, going into the fourth quarter, 5-point lead, as always, and a point I like to make, we got to take advantage and start fast here in this fourth quarter. It looks like didn't see what happened to her, but Blakely's going to be out for a few possessions, and you see number 10, and that's 8th grader Kel Kendrick getting some big-time minutes here for the Lady Eagles, and what an opportunity for her.
Okay, Kendrick is in. As far as I know, this is her first varsity action because she played on a very fine middle school team.
Yep. And I didn't even see what happened, Coach, with Blakely, but maybe took some contact there. Not real sure.
And they were checking with her. Here's Kendrick.
And right away, Coach, almost.
Almost down. It came out. Sacred Heart running with the rebound. We got the numbers, though, but we didn't get to Blankenship. You have to get out there and guard that three. And, folks, yes, I knew what was fixing to happen. She's got 6 now in the game. We've actually done a pretty good job on it. Now they extend their full player to player.
There we go.
Good job. There goes Barnes. She's going to the hole. Wow. Okay.
And Coach, it's funny. It's an old baseball thing, but the ball finds the new person, and it found Carol right away, and she almost drilled that 2-point basket.
It did. Well, I wonder when Mr. Todd would put me in why the fly ball would come to me in right field. Here we go. Kendrick. Oh,
another great look.
Close. She's fixing to drop one here in a minute. And
nothing wrong with either one of those shots. Good steal by Lily.
Somebody give her some help. Call a timeout. Good job. Coaching staff gets the timeout. They take a 30. We're going to take a 30, and we'll come back with more Lady Eagle basketball.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We've got a new star, Brian, and she's shown courage and not afraid, but Kendrick's with the shot. I'm going to get this in this time, but Worthy Road Studios has live broadcast for Union University, Freed-Hardeman, Peabody, Jackson Christian, Trinity Christian, and Sacred Heart High School sports. The BallGame Blitz, the best source for West Tennessee sports, all produced by Worthy Road Studios, like Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz. On Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube page. Here we go. We run the line to get it in. We broke a little early, though, and we throw it in the backcourt. Riley out-hustles the other player for it. Let's run our offense, leading by 2 points. Get it down.
Got a space.
Yeah. Space, and we'll have a lot of cutters because 2 of the young ladies for Sacred Heart aren't going very far from the lane. And we've got a chance to work on them. We could get a switch onto one of our 3-point shooters, we'd be in business. Right, here's the shot. Kendrick, it's hitting down in there but won't stay down. Riley Bradford, though, the young lady always hustling, gets that rebound.
Big rebound by Riley.
Yes. Good movement. We run cutters through there. We go. There's Barnes.
Yeah!
It's going to go in. That roll, it crawled up the rim, up the blackboard, and went in. Holy cow.
Great offense. Great cut by Lily. Going through that contact, and Coach, the ball spun in for her.
That's a big bucket right there with a free throw to follow. Shot it, got it. And that's the 3rd foul on Williams for them. They've got 4 team fouls. We've got 6, though. Now they go 1-4 low again. They can slide one of their posts up to set a screen. Hughes may just want to work one-on-one. Crosses over, beats us, banks it, misses it. Barnes had it, gets it taken away from her, and they'll call her, and they'll get a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, good rebound, but an even better play there by Hughes, and she hangs around the ball, ties Lily up, takes it from her, and converts there.
Hughes, the leading scorer in the game with 16 now. She'll go to the line for one. She's been there multiple times tonight. It's a three-point game at this point. Still a three-point game. That time knocking it around. Hughes gets it, goes and rattles the rim again. She's got 18 and brings her team to within 1. So this looks like it's going to be a real white knuckler now.
Yeah, 1-point game. Run our offense here, execute, get a good shot.
Good press break then. Bradford with the ball, guarded by Green. To Tess Little. Tess had been about a step closer, Brian. I believe she would have launched one. There's the cutters going through. Back out front to Kendrick. Over to Barnes. Barnes gets it to Baines. She crosses over, heads to the rim. Throws the scoop layup up. It goes off the back. But Tess Little rebound. Kick out. Here comes a three from the right corner. Off the back of the iron. And they're going to get Barnes over the back. She's got 4 now.
Yeah, another player there with 4 fouls, and you can't falter there. You know, going after the offensive rebound, wanting to be aggressive. Pick up the over-the-back call there.
Yeah, it'll go to the line now. It'd be a 1-and-1. I mean, you hate to say it because we're supposed to be playing next man up, and we are. How much difference could Trinity Brooks have made?
That's right. And, Coach, something to look for here. I'm glad to see Blakely back in the game. I don't know what the injury was, and then he's going to have Elena come in here with 4 fouls. Blakely and Elena both with 4 fouls.
After not missing on her earlier free throws, Yarber gets the rebound, but Holder missed, and we're running down the floor with the basketball all the way to the hole, up and left it just a hair short, and now Hughes has got it. We knock it away. Loose ball. Who got it? No call. Now there'll be a call, and the best thing that happened is the ball rolled out for us.
Yep. A lot of action there. Ball's on the floor. We had 2 girls that didn't recognize it, turned around, dove on the floor, giving all-out effort. Hughes hustling as usual, and a chance at the line here.
Okay, that actually is just Barnes' 4th foul. That means that they didn't put one on her that went to someone else. First shot up by Hughes, and it's good. After missing a while ago at the free throw line. She is good at the line, and this game is tied at 45. It's been tied at 7, 18, 30, and now 45.
Important box out here, Coach.
Big one. They get both of them, and they take the lead, actually. There'll be a timeout on the floor, and with Sacred Heart leading by 1, let's take a 30-second timeout on the Jackson Christian Network.
Welcome to Mann's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
We are back, and great job. There's our cheerleaders, and they are very good ones. I know there were a couple of games they were part of the big play, and we had 2 weeks of theater here that, well, it's the first time I missed in years, but we had basketball on the Friday nights I could go on.
Coach, first lead that the Lady Knights have had in a while, and let's see how our young players respond. And also dealing with the foul trouble.
And we got some good minutes out of Kendrick, who is just an 8th grader.
Absolutely.
Melton looks inside. They kick out. Back to Melton. We feed Yarber. They double her. She'll have to kick it out. And they cut the passing lane off. And that's Bree Green, I believe, with the basketball. Blassingame was about to load up. Here's Holder. It goes high off the rim and misses. There's the Windex lady herself, Elena Yarber. I know her dad, who I see Ben Ferguson in his normal seat. Big Ben is here. Here's the three from the left side. Taylor Baines.
Coach, when we've needed a big one, it's been Taylor Baines, and she comes up big again.
There's Blassingame. We get a break. They get the rebound over our back, though. 6 points for Cam Williams. And it's tied at 48.
Elena fortunate there not to pick up that fifth foul in that box out.
Absolutely. And we've got Barnes in the high post. Yarber running the baseline. And that time, Tess Little, they lost her for a minute, but we couldn't get her to the basketball. They're back in their zone, but they're flexing off of it.
Big shot.
Big shot. Did he give it a 2 or a 3? I thought he just gave 2. 5 in the quarter for Barnes. Nope, we got to get to her. Can't leave her alone, because that's what happens when you leave her alone. And that's her third 3 of the night, and they back with a 1-point lead at 51-50. To be honest with you, Brian, you almost can't help off of Blassingame or Blankenship. And I have said Blassingame all night because of the player, and I did that some last year. Timeout by Jackson Christian, that's good. But Jasmine Blankenship gives the Sacred Heart team. Let's keep it here. And have you got some quick thoughts for the fans out there?
Yeah, 2 minutes, 55 seconds, 1-point lead for the Lady Knights. And, we've led this whole game, and they've taken advantage of some foul trouble, and we can't be as aggressive as we want to be. But we're still in a great spot. We're getting whatever shot we want on the offensive end. We don't have to be in a hurry. We just need to take care of the basketball. They're doubling us inside when Elena touches the ball, so we got to keep an eye on that, Coach. And they're really converging on her, cutting off her passing lanes. Good timeout there by Coach Freeman, settling the girls down and giving them a quick break. And let's see what they drew up coming out of this timeout.
And they need that break considering the numbers we got with Trinity out. 2:55 to go, 51-50. Sacred Heart leads here at Jackson Christian. Risky but good. Here's Blakely.
Bang!
Oh, man. You got to love it, Blakely Melton.
Big shot by Blakely.
Her 7th point of the night. We have the lead by 2. Now we got to break down, stay in the stance, play good defense. Don't take any fakes. The belly button goes with the basketball. Hughes gets by, but we're going to get the basketball. Here comes a young lady you can trust, Taylor Baines. Goes all the way to the hole, leaves it a little short. The idea was good, but we get the rebound. Tess Little cranks, fires. It's up off the back of the iron. Rebound, hustling through there with Barnes, and a jump ball.
That's tough. She goes up, fights for it, and they reach in and pick up a very fast jump ball, Coach.
Yes. Arrow to Sacred Heart. We're back into our 1-2-1-1. Almost get the steal. They pick it up. Now are they going to get us or they call? No, Coach Dotson calls a timeout. Very wise for him. Let's take a 30-second timeout and come back to Jackson Christian.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry, and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy company. We're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
Brian, we are back in a white knuckler, slobber knocker, whatever you want to call it. We've got to play great defense this position.
Yep, got to play defense and good time out there by their coach, but I like it for our girls too.
Yep.
Anytime we can get a rest with 2 minutes left, that's a good break for us without us having to use our timeouts.
Excellent point. We're going to stay with our player-to-player defense. Hughes and Blankenship are the two you don't really want fired. The other girls can score for them, but you're talking about people that can drop the bomb on you. They can. Bree Green, if you let her set, you have to watch that. We switch. Yarborough has to be careful, and Hughes got the edge on her driving.
Got the corner, and that's a tough left-handed finish there by Hughes. Yeah, got to tip your cap to a good player.
We're tied at 53. 136 and counting. Jackson Christian with the basketball.
Can't
Tess
jump
Little.
in front of our cutters like that.
Oh, no, you're right. Baines looking. We had the cut. I don't know whether we led too much or there was a hold on the cut, but doesn't matter. Turnover, Jackson Christian, and we left a person open. Look at the block with 4 fouls. Elena Yarber flashes through there and knocks it out of bounds.
At minute 17, Coach, you have to sell out to make the stop, and great job, Elena, running back because it looked like it was going to be a wide-open layup.
Riley Bradford back in the game. Let's see who keeper of the goal is. Somebody has to guard. Okay, Barnes is guarding the goal. They'll try to sneak somebody outside over here. This is Green, the three-point shooter. Her shot misses, and they called it out of bounds, but
a lot of contact there.
If Tess Little was on Medicare, she'd be filing for it right now. 1-4 across.
They have a safety back this time.
That's right, and we get it to Tess Little, who, like Riley Bradford, can wheel and deal and bring that basketball up. Makes a little crossover move. There's Baines with it. There's the cutter. Didn't quite have the angle to drop her the ball. Here's Yarber. And I want Elena to add to her game for next year the three-pointer from the top of the circle.
That should be tough.
Yes. Barnes, good decision. 48 seconds. Game tied. It's counting down. Around the horn. Protecting the ball. And they went for the steal. And now the foul. I think you need to be going after the basketball, but you're not going to see anybody call intentional foul on that, but you really need to. We're going to keep it here.
Another full timeout by the Lady Knights.
Yeah, we're going to keep it here and talk about this. It's tied at 53. Jackson Christian will be inbounding the ball. Do you run your best play now, or do you run it this your second possession?
Ideally, you want us to get the last shot right here, unless they give us a layup, Coach. I would love for us to take the last shot with a chance to get an offensive rebound. We do that so well, but you don't want to get a turnover trying to be too careful with the ball. So if they give you something that we can't pass up, we take it. If not, we keep moving the basketball and get into our offense with, I'm an 8 to 10 second, not quite 10, 8 second person, and I like getting a shot with some time left on the clock that we can go to the boards.
So this is one of those that nothing but a layup really is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Right now the three is not really in order, even if you've got the open look.
And you don't want to, on those passing cuts, you don't want to try to force that pass, even though it might look open. It's a tough pass. It's a tough catch. And so we're going to get a good shot because number 12, Cam Williams, doesn't really want to come out of the lane. So whoever she's guarding, Coach, I look for us to attack her.
Yeah, they could also always pop out if we need relief. They could pop out 40 feet away from the basket.
That's right.
We'll return it to them. Here come the Lady Eagles in a tie.
They're going to go zone. They're going to switch it up and go zone on us.
And it looks like they have gone to their 1-2-2. Well, they have gone zone. It's actually 2-3 once you see the ball go to the corner. Here's Barnes' shot short. The rebound will be fought for. And let's see. Now the Sacred Heart people will holler and scream. And you know what? I might not can blame them, Brian.
Yeah, it definitely looked like we might have hit it out, Coach, but we will take it. Another chance here, 18 seconds left.
Okay, we screen across. We go up. Yarber's foul, but she'll go to the line and shoot two.
And I mentioned it. You want the last shot, but also if they're not going to guard you, you got to take it. And Lily took a three there. Might have been a two from the corner, and we attacked the boards, as we mentioned as well.
It was a two from the short corner. And Coach Dotson and the official in a nice, not an ugly discussion of it. But here's the first shot by Yarber, so important. It's up and in.
Ice water right there, Coach. We need this second one.
I know there's one proud dad, Michael Yarber, in this gymnasium right now.
Yep.
Now, defense, though, becomes imperative now, Brian.
Yeah.
Second shot. Shot it, got it.
She thought you might see Coach Freeman take a timeout, but he's not. We're going to set up our press.
Now we made her pick it up. Oh, that's okay. The time. I'd like to look at that one again.
Yeah, and the official saying that we knocked it away.
Okay. 2-point game, 10.6 seconds. We're going to keep it here. You're watching Worthy Road Studios Jackson Christian broadcast. It's on Jackson Christian's Facebook, on Worthy Road's Facebook. It's on WNWS's link on WNWS.com. It'll be archived. Call 5 people to watch the end of the game. see some people have pulled their cell phones out. They're not only going to watch it live, they're going to listen to Brian and I.
That's
Brian,
right.
You're the coach again.
Hey, Sacred got the timeout. Could have been a backcourt, could have been a travel. But I think the officials got that right, gave Coach Burton the timeout. He's drawing up his best play. And what I look for them to do, Coach, is what they've been doing all night, is getting Hughes and Blankenship on the same side and attacking our help. If we help, they kick out for the three. If we don't help, they try to let Hughes take it to the basket here. And we don't want to give up a three. We want to make this as tough as we can on Sacred Heart to try to get a basket here.
And you're right about that. You really have to keep an eyeball on Green. It looks like they'll use Williams to set a high screen, and they've got Blankenship in her spot down here on the baseline.
And that's what I look for them to do here is that high pick and roll and try to force help.
Hughes is going to try to go into the backcourt.
Sacred's out of timeouts. Tough place to inbound the ball right here.
And we need to switch on that. We did, but we didn't get it, but we still. Now we can double her and still be okay. Tie ball game, and the clock runs down, and we're going to play overtime. 55 all. We're going into OT.
And they drove. Hughes drove. We helped. We tried to take the charge, and there was a no call there. And good shot there by Hughes, and we're going to play 4 more minutes at least.
Absolutely, and this is what referees don't want to settle it on a last shot like that. And tell you what we're going to do. Let's take a 1 minute timeout, We'll come back with overtime.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Just imagine, no more drills. Look at some of Dr. Nathan Nash's patient results. We provide a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple cleaning to a full dental reconstruction. And now, prepless veneers. We're there when you need us. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family just like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook to see all those loving smiles. Call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry, we want to make you smile.
Well, it's overtime, and to follow this one up, we've got the #1 boys team in the district playing our fine young men from here at Jackson Christian. And, Brian, we'll jump it again, and both teams get a timeout.
Yeah, both teams with a timeout and fresh start for each team, and 4 more minutes of basketball, Coach.
And I like this. We've gone into a defensive tip. This is wise. They're going to bring, is that Test they brought over here close to Blankenship. Barnes jumps, controls the tip, and Taylor Baines comes out of it. Now we'll run our offense. They're back in their 2-3 zone. Boys are waiting. The fans are waiting. Both teams are out here. Nothing but excitement. Feeding the pass inside to Yarber. She goes up. There had to be body contact in there.
Odd call there. Odd call from that spot, Coach. It looked like contact, but the guy underneath didn't have it, and we got it fortunate to get the call from the guy out on the wing.
And it was the proper call, but should have been called by the other official. Yarber at the line for 2. She hit her last 2. He hit that one also. And we are in overtime, having a 1-point lead. Still plenty of time left in this half. Now, Tess is back, but I hope she remembers that there is one further back than her. Yarber hits both of them to give us a 2-point lead.
And I like this, Coach, not getting out of the press and forcing them to play half-court offense, not giving Hughes a head of steam there.
That's right.
A chance to break our press. A good call there by Coach
Make her
Freeman.
change directions. And even though she can go left, I'd rather she go left. Now, there's a little push off by Green. There's the ball dropped off. Unfortunately, they will get the basketball because we won the tip.
Yep. And good drive there by Blankenship. Good job by Tess to knock away that pass. And you always see Elaine Yarborough on the floor.
Okay, they'll try to break Green out there. She gets the three because we get a break on that one and get the rebound because she is a good three-point shooter. Not quite as good as Blankenship, but she is a good shooter.
She's missed a couple, Coach, but it scares you when it's coming out of her hand. It looks like it's going in every time.
The Blankenship picks up Tess. Here's Riley Bradford with it. Again, the 2-3 zone, and that's a wide 2-3 zone.
Yeah, and the middle's open, but we don't want to force anything.
You do a little matching. If our short corner person will sneak low sometimes and then pop back out, they will eventually lose her.
Yeah.
It looks like Barnes working the short corner. Count, take it off. Here's Taylor Baines. Yarborough in the high post. And we're taking a lot of good time off of it. Are they fixing to match up?
Yeah, they're going to have to come out of that zone. We got to break the count.
Got to go for it. There, that should have broken it, and it did. This young official much better with breaking the count when it's the proper time.
Good timeout.
Good timeout by Coach Freeman. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back in overtime in this exciting contest.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
Back in overtime of the girls' game. Brian, you won't find a college atmosphere any better than this one.
Yeah, good atmosphere. Student section here. Both boys teams waiting to play. This is what it's about. And, we're a 2-point game, 2-point lead. Coach Freeman didn't quite like the flow of the offense, and so he got us out of called a timeout, and I'm sure going to set up a play here against their player-to-player defense.
And a good shot by our camera crew of that timeout in the coaching, and here we go. We run a curl. We can go into backcourt safely. There we go. Back to Tess Little. They're going to pick her up with Bree Green. That's a good matchup. Tess goes to the hole, picks it up. They were going to run in jumper, and Yarborough did a good job of backing away.
Good
Inside,
cut.
Yarborough. She's fouled. Oh, that one didn't want to fall, but she'll shoot two.
And it's so close to converting probably 2 or 3 of those into 3-point plays tonight. And I think she's getting surprised how open she is when she turns around, catching her a little bit off guard, but drawing the contact.
Elena Yarborough, a very fine young player. We have nothing but sophomores, freshmen, and a couple of 8th graders. First shot up off the back of the iron.
And you can tell when she let it go, she pushed it a little bit.
Kind of shot putted it.
Yeah.
And it's not good grammar, putted it, but it's sound like Sylvester the Cat with second one, all important to make it a 3-point lead. Shot it, got it. Big shot, Brian.
Good. Get us a 3-point lead there. Takes that 3-point out of the equation as far as winning a basket with one.
Now they go with the high screen. Here's Hughes wanting to go. Come on now. There's got to be a charge. I know Coach Dotson wants the block. They missed it all the way around. No harm, no foul does not apply here.
Yeah, it's got to be something. We're fortunate to get the ball there on the out of bounds.
Now watch for the jumps. They'll try to jump our dribblers as much as we can.
Can't dribble it.
I would pass it off. I wouldn't even attempt to. Elena, very smart. Now that time pass was close. We got to meet those passes. Bree Green, that does not hurt them on the foul situation. It should put us, though, into the 2-shot foul range, unless that was just the 9th. And I could be off a foul because we're awfully good at our tabling quick. It's just the 9th, so it's a 1 in the bonus for a very fine young lady. Riley Bradford has not been to the line, though, Brian. She has now.
Stepped up, confident, big free throws, Coach. Keep extending this lead and taking that 3-point shot out of it as much as we can.
It's a 4-point lead. Second one, shot it, got it. I'm going to say something. You're going to laugh. Sometimes she reminds me of Dylan Arnold.
A little bit, yeah.
Here's Hughes, and she's going. The Euro step, it's up. It dances. It misses. It's on the floor, and possession arrow should be ours.
Lady Eagle ball. I love what Lily did, Coach. She shielded her and forced her away from the basket and made a tough shot. Even as good a player as Hughes is, that's a tough shot there.
And Lily's doing that with 4 fouls. Now they bring some quickness in. Williams limping, and they're going to have Montgomery pick up Barnes tight. Take off, and we'll go. We get it in.
Fortunate.
Here's Barnes. We don't need to shoot the basketball unless it's a layup.
Get us in our offense. Going to force them to foul.
Test Little, keep it in the good free throw shooter's hands is what we're going to try to do. That doesn't always happen because you can't sometimes. Yarbrough takes it out of trouble.
Got to meet all passes.
And now they'll get to Blankenship, not in any kind of foul trouble. That is the 10th foul, though. We will shoot 2. And Riley Bradford was just there a moment ago. Free throws could tell the tale of this contest. I've enjoyed this game.
Absolutely. It's a good start to the night.
Enjoy a little better if we win.
Yep.
And this is the Jackson Christian Network. Shot it, got it. And I have friends and fans over at Sacred Heart and want to say hello to all those people listening. Y'all have a network too. You've got the great Steve Beverly that does y'all's games normally. Second free throw, Bradford launches it. It's nothing but good. 7-point lead, Brian, with 55 seconds.
Yep.
Hughes will go. Oh, we can't. And if that is, that's got to be the 5th foul.
Yeah, and you don't want to foul there and stop the clock. That helps out the Lady Knights, gives them a chance to get some points with the clock stopped. And
that is 5 fouls. Now, I saw Blakely with a little hitch in her get-along, meaning she limped a step when she first got it. Could be because she's been sitting there.
Yeah.
Even though we have nice facilities and nice chairs, you still get stiff.
And Lily, Coach, she fouls out, but what a great night by Lily Barnes into the starting lineup there for Trinity Brooks, and a bunch of big shots, big rebounds, and big defensive plays against Hughes.
What about 14 points for Lily Barnes?
We will take that.
Hughes, the money lady for them, gets her 23rd point. Malia Hughes is a very fine player. Second one, shot it. Hits the rim, but goes in, and now they are back to within 5. That's still a lot of time. We've got it in Riley Bradford's hand. Somebody has to come and get her.
There you go.
If she gets up the sideline, it's to our advantage. She'll pull it out. They'll try to cut it off, and Coach Freeman's very wise to call that timeout. Let's see if he takes the full. That may be all he has. If it is a full
timeout.
Full timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back with the exciting conclusion of this overtime game.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
Great shot by our camera crew. Great direction by Summer Sturgis. And Summer's going to be working football with us next year, Brian.
Awesome. That's exciting.
Oh, it is, because she's good at this. We've got the basketball. All we want is time to run out now.
Yep.
They foul quickly, and Green has fouls to give.
And the most important thing when you have the lead is getting the ball in bounds. And did a good job there getting it in bounds, and Tess Little being strong with the ball. Let's keep knocking these free throws down, Coach.
That's right. Tess Little, a great three-point shooter, gets a chance to prove her medal at the line. Shot it. Got it. Shooter's touch. I believe she had 2 shooter touch rolls in the third quarter.
I think that was her. Yes, sir.
A fine little player. Motors around very quickly. 63-57. Second shot. Eyes it. Tries it. Buys it. I'm almost too excited. I need to go down and play on the team there. We've got a 7-point lead with 37 seconds. All we want to do is make them burn time. Hughes is not going to let us make them burn down. She's going to motor and go to the hole. Back tip, a great back tip. Can we come up with it? And getting down on the floor, and even though she had to duck her head in there was Riley Bradford. It's Sacred Heart basketball. I was worried about the angle because Riley's head was bent just a little bit. But everybody's okay. They run the line to throw it in to get it to Blankenship. Now Hughes, she'll go to the hole again. And Brian, good job by our kids. We just let her shoot that one.
You don't want to foul. And I guess that,
Okay. Turnover. Wow. Now, let's see if they run the line again. Somebody will go out deep. You can run an X off of it. They send Hughes in. She's going to shoot it from 3. Her shot is up. No good.
Good box out.
What a box out. Even though Elena had to grab it, Taylor Bain's block out was excellent with 12 seconds. And I can tell you right now, if you're an old Boston Celtic fan, get out your victory cigar and light it up because Red Auerbach says this one's over.
All right.
Now, 90% of our audience does not know who he is. But he was the architect of when the Boston Celtics won 11 NBA titles in 13 years, plus their head coach for 8 of those titles. Nobody on the line for us. First free throw up and good. Runs Bain's point total to 16 tonight. It looks like she will probably be our leading scorer tonight. But we've had good balance. Second one, shot it, got it. She's got 17. And time runs down. All we got to do is just play flag-waving defense. We stripped it anyway, though. Wow. Quick hands by Blakely Melton. Yarber's down there on the floor for it. And at 4.5 seconds, folks, I'm going to tell you, this one is officially over. Here goes into the forecourt. 2. Yes. Proper call by the official. That's fast as I've ever seen Coach Freeman move.
My goodness.
And what happened is Riley went to the floor. This will be a 2-shot foul, and with 1.9 seconds, it will belong to the Jackson Christian School Eagles on the far sideline. Bradford gets to add to her point. She's had 4 free throws in this quarter, 6 for the game. First one, shot it, got it. Let's see if she can give us a Jodine string music now on a free throw. The lefty is towing that line in the air and rims out. Now, it will be Jackson. It should have, and I know that they've changed some mechanics, but usually after an intentional foul, and maybe they've changed this mechanic, because I haven't been to the rules meeting now in 2 years. You usually inbound away from the benches. That one, they go to Hughes, but that's okay. She doesn't get a shot off. And Jackson Christian has come up with a big OT win, 67-57 in overtime, and take both contests, Brian, in this season in the regular season.
Big win there, overtime, and came out playing hard, playing well, and Coach were able to pull away and get a good win to start the night for the Lady Eagles.
Can the boys top this, Brian?
Yeah, now it's a test. It's a tough contest for us with the 1 seed, and we know what it is. And if we do what we do and we knock down some shots, we can play with anybody.
Because we can play defense through 3 quarters at their place. We defended them well, and then our legs left us.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we had to play USJ the next night.
Yeah, that's right.
But anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to total stats and things like that. And I always love watching both teams run out on the floor. And Summer needs to take a big old baseball bat and knock me in the head so I look at the camera like I'm supposed to. Let's take a 2-minute timeout, and come back with more Jackson Christian basketball.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Over 7 years ago, God called Brandy Reagan into a new career as a realtor. 7+ years later, Brandy is a multi-million-dollar producer, broker, and owner of Reagan Realty Group. Brandy believes God will always give her what He wants her to have. Brandy loves helping clients find their dream homes, and she believes each and every home has a story to tell. So call Brandy today at 731-410-7700 and let her help tell your story.
Go Eagles!
Great American Sports makes sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson, we specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
And we are back. You see the boys team warming up there. Great camera shots. Summer Sturgis directing us. We've got Gary here. We got Paul here. And we've got a new young man that I did not catch his name. I can't read lips, though, Summer. That's the problem. And we'll give him credit. I will get his name because we had a lot to do. The scorebook situation was a little crazy, and we had to go down and take snapshots of it a while ago not because there was any foul play or anything, just that one young lady had a different jersey than what was listed on their roster. And they have 3 jerseys at Sacred Heart. 2 of them, she has the same number. She doesn't on that one. And so we got all that straightened out, got our scorebook straightened out. Worthy Road Studios brings you all kinds of contests. They bring you live broadcasts for Union University, Freed-Hardeman, Peabody, Jackson Christian, Trinity Christian, Sacred Heart, School Sports, the BallGame Blitz, the best source for West Tennessee sports, all produced by Worthy Road Studios. And like Worthy Road Studios on Facebook, subscribe to Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel. Now you want to go back, and boy, Coach Bullard is here with the goodies. Best chef Shane Cisco been cooking his heart out over there. The ladies in the concession stand with him are working hard. And Brian is back. And Brian, we've got 2 signings tomorrow we need to talk about. Whoa, let me get you on there.
In the lobby here of SQ Gym. Starting at 3 o'clock, we'll have 2 of our seniors that have played their whole career here at Jackson Christian as far as varsity football goes. And Tacker signing with Rhodes College, and Walker Ray signing with Bethel. And that is open to fans and folks that know these guys and want to celebrate with them. And we'll have some good words about them, pray over them, over each of them. Take pictures, the whole thing. You know, we want it to be a celebration. There'll be cake, snacks, all that kind of stuff, because that's what this is guys getting the opportunity that have put in hard work to go to the next level.
Right here in Jerry B. Eskew Gymnasium. And we hope to have, along with Caden Pope from Hardin County, those 3 young men for at least 5 to 10 minutes on the Saturday Sports Roundup. Tacker and Walker both have been on there before, but not for signing. And we may have some young men from Trenton, but we're very proud of our athletes. And they're not going to be the only ones that will sign this year. Trouble is, our athletic program has a lot of young kids.
Yeah.
And but we've got some good seniors that are playing here, and one day you'll see some of them play in the college game, and I see the shell drill again out there. And, Brian, I'm going to change gears on you, though. What do we got to do to win against the number one team in the district?
Yeah, number one thing is take care of the basketball. Stay out of foul trouble. We've had some guys back-to-back games get in foul trouble, and Aiden got in a little bit of foul trouble against TCA. So you want to have all your bullets in your gun. And you got to have that going against a good team like this.
Absolutely. Of course, the officials out here checking the book. We got a lot of players on there. We've got some young people that's been moved up on the boys team.
Yeah, it's a similar situation with the girls. Our middle school team just beat Trinity Saturday in the Blue Suede Championship. And then, they're young. They bounce back, so they're turning around and practicing with the varsity team here tonight and playing and, dressing out. And I see Mason Vaughn, who is an 8th grader, is actually here dressed out with the varsity team. And you don't know what's going to happen. You get girls in foul trouble, you get girls banged up, and you get a Carol Kendrick that has to come in and give some big minutes, no turnovers, almost drilled a couple shots. And that's got to be a huge confidence booster for her and good experience, valuable experience going forward.
Absolutely. And, folks, I'm glad to see Mason Vaughn because we were doing the game that he got hurt in middle school football, and it really, it worried me a little bit.
Yeah.
I tell you what, but a lot of good things happening, and see Cooper Cantrell getting that stroke ready out there. No, folks, not a stroke from a blood clot. So that's a shooting term, and he puts it up. And he's been working on his sidestep jumper from the three-point line. Yeah. And he's a good shooter, Gage Boykin. Now then, if you will watch it, the camera's on us, the good-looking guys here in the gymnasium. Ben Vargason's across the way, but anyway, we like to tease Ben, but from Great American Sports. When Gage Boykin does not fall backwards, folks, you can put money in the bank.
Yep.
And Walker Ray hit a big three, I believe, the other night.
Walker's a very capable three-point shooter as well.
What's Walker going to do just playing one sport in college? I'll bet a hamburger that he winds up playing football and baseball both in college.
Yeah, he's capable. He's very capable of doing that, and we'll see what the future holds for him.
Well, I'm fixing to turn this over for the starting lineups to the man, the golden-throated warbler, Brian Bullard, and he's not getting a chance, and I've been sneaking a bite of the delicious hot dog that Shane and the ladies fixed down there for us. Only yours is prettier than mine, Brian.
Yeah, I got a little dressing on that one.
Yeah, I like the way you put that mustard and ketchup. It looks good. Here's Brian Bullard.
And starting lineup for Sacred Heart. Number 0, and that is Xander Taylor. Number 2, Trey Troll. Number 4, good young player, Malachi Chavis. I think he's just a sophomore. Number 5, A.J. Mormon, and rounding out the starting lineup is number 14, Jake Kill. And now the starting lineups for your Jackson Christian Eagles. Starting at guard, point guard, Aiden Shaw. Starting at guard, number 2, he's Cooper Cantrell. Number 5, the freshman, Zach Creasy. And getting the start tonight is number 34, DJ Traylor. And rounding out the starting lineup, the man in the middle, number 23, Walker Ray. Eagles coach, of course, by Coach Kyle Teichman, assisted by Drew Pirtle.
And sometimes Walker Ray, known as the Swiss Army knife. I guess he could do the same thing for basketball that he did, Brian, for baseball and for football. He can play every position. Great crowd on hand over there. Our Eagles, the pep band is here. We've got the atmosphere. We've got a lot of fine athletes out there on the floor right now, and hopefully no surprise numbers like there was in the girls' game. Anyway, we're ready to play basketball, and we'll check the jumpers. Malachi Chavis usually jumps for them, and it'll be DJ Traylor jumping tonight. Both teams really in a defensive tip. They may be edging a little closer with Mormon over there. It's back tip. They win it. Jake Cale, who we got to watch because he had a big game. He had 14 against us, I believe.
Very capable three-point shooter. Good veteran player.
Yeah, actually he had 12 and hit 2 big threes in addition to some other things. You know you're going to get points out of Truel, just like we know we're going to get points out of Shaw and Cantrell. There's a 3 up off the back of the iron. Strong rebound by Cooper Cantrell.
Good rebound by Coop. Good position there.
Cantrell gets it back as they bring it across half court. Traylor wants to go to the hole. And this time, no. They call a charge right off the bat. I tell you what, DJ Traylor has the worst luck with that of anybody I've ever seen.
Yeah, he recognized the guy had position, and he pulled up and,
actually sidestepped or danced a little bit to avoid.
Yeah.
One team foul, no score in the game. We're early in the first quarter. Sacred Heart with the basketball. They try to go low. Traylor playing some good post defense down there. We play good man-to-man defense. Bring it back out front to Mormon.
Switching all their action.
Yep. We fight over that one for Chavis to stay with him. Here's Taylor, who's really a good three-point shooter. Now, Cale shoots the 3. That time didn't draw anything, but Mormon had position. Pass goes inside, and it'll be, a jump ball, and we'll get possession.
Good contest there by DJ, and good fight there by Cooper Cantrell getting on the floor, getting that jump ball.
Coach Kyle Teichman, one of the very fine young coaches. He is destined for big things in his career as a head coach. Creasy and Walker Ray working out front as we run our man offense. There's a nice pass. We got it a little deep, and the angle caused it to bounce off. Walker stays after it, though.
Good look, good hustle there. Bang, DJ.
Boy, DJ Traylor. Now, he's hit at least 1 3, in his last 3 contests?
Yes, sir. He is a very capable shooter and very confident shooter.
DJ, a multi-sport guy, too.
Turnover.
Yeah, a little hop there. And they were trying to get Xander Taylor. He shoots well from the baseline. Xander started most games for them last year, as did Trey Truel and Jake Cale. Now, I believe there's 2 starters missing. Chavis didn't start except for when somebody was hurt for them. We had some interesting contests this year and last year with them. Here's nice bounce pass. Paratrooper club, but they still backside block. I thought Walker had him then.
Yeah, he got him up in the air. Good athletes, still were able to block the shot.
Mormon with the basketball, wears number 5. I like that number. Zach Creasy wears it for us. Johnny Bench and Joe DiMaggio were driving on the goal. Mormon, the Euro step, leaves it short, but gets his own rebound, banks it in. So we lead 3-2. And we've got to hit those boards hard. We really can't afford to give up any offensive rebounds, and we know they'll get some. Leaving it a little short on the screen and roll. They feed coming down the lane. We get the foul, but believe it or not, Trey Truel was fixing to load up and flush that one.
Yeah, it looked like we stopped the dunk there, but, we're having some good defensive possessions. Just got to finish that possession out with the rebound.
Foul on number 5, Zach Creasy. Truel at the line for the first time in the contest. It's a 3-2 game. Here's the shot off the iron. Trey kind of a streak shooter, and it looks like we're going to Zane White early.
Yep, Zane coming in off the bench and energy guy for us, and hopefully to help out with some of that rebounding.
Zane had a good night. Second one is good, and it's tied at 3. You'd love to see a completely healthy Zane White, though. He's good coming back from his injury, but he can be great. Xaden gets rid of it, but Cahill makes a good play and wisely throws it deep and high, giving his man, and they left it short. But see the difference is Xander Taylor, instead of trying something fancy, just stuck it in.
Yep.
So they've got a 2-point lead, they being Sacred Heart. Eagles on the attack, left side to Traylor. Traylor to Cooper Cantrell. Cantrell's three up, bounces off the iron. Rebound, Moorman. Moorman, they're filling their lanes, and they want to run. That is their game. Good job. We've got to watch Truell. He likes to wheel and deal, and he'll start and half reverse pivot and go back the other way. He got fouled and be going to the line for 2. And that's a foul we didn't need this early.
Pretty good defense there by Aiden.
So Truell, who's 1 for 2 from the line, will be back for 2 shots. And he misses his first one. I know Bird is smooth over in the second one, good at Tipton Rosemark, but I like this young man too. They're
very
a lot
solid
alike.
player. Yep.
It's all right. We've got some wheelers and dealers too that can play this game. It's like we're going to run our 5. No, we got Creasy or White actually in the post. Thought we were going 4 out and 1 under. Thought we were going 5 out. Cantrell with the ball. Walker Ray slips the screen. They rotate, but we kick out. DJ's got a 3. It comes up a little short. They're probably going to get Zach for over the back.
Yeah, Zane there getting the over the back call, but
Zane.
Coach, to be honest, the guy in front of him didn't really box him out. So you can't blame him there for trying to get that rebound.
6-3 is your score. Sacred Heart leading. We go player to player or man to man. They go back door. We rotate over. Good job by us. And it looks like Irwin's there, and that one shot out of his hands. Aiden lost that one, and now KO gets it for them, and here comes Taylor, and they lob it up there. And you knew that was coming. The flush by Malachi Chavis. He is the other guy, and it really fuels them in their crowd. 3-pointer comes off the back of the iron, and now we don't need to get in a track meet.
Right.
And so you can see that the energy they've got off. A good timeout by Coach Teichman. With a 10-3 score, Sacred Heart leading. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And we are back. I reversed my scorebook tonight, and I'm having to double check myself all the time. Usually I have us on the right-hand side.
Yep. Important possession here. We got to try to take that momentum back.
Yes, we do.
Great pull up. That's what we want to see him do.
You and I are in complete agreement, and guess what? Kyle Teichman does too, but his thoughts count more than ours.
Absolutely. Good job there by Aiden.
Long shot, no good. We get the rebound. Zane White gets it, gave it to Walker Ray, and Walker says, I'll take it down the floor.
Yep.
DJ wants to go, kicks it out. It's over to Irwin. Jaden Irvin driving up, dances, it falls off, but working the boards hard is, and that is our man, Zane White.
Big time rebound and put back by Zane.
And we cut the lead to 3. They kick it out in the corner. Taylor, who likes the 3, takes the 3, and he's got 7 in the contest. To Traylor, the wee runner cutter through. Lots of movement in our offense. They kick it out to Irvin, to Walker Ray. Driving on the hole, and that time the shot got blocked by Malachi Chavis.
And, Coach, they get a big dunk. They get the gym excited, all that stuff. And, we had a couple baskets there to weather that storm. It's still a 6-point game.
Yep.
Our guys responded well in a moment that could have got away from us.
Boykin and Creasy back in the game. And that pass got blocked of Irvin's. This is Mormon motoring down, gives off to Truel. We fouled him. He was going to try with a left-handed dunk of that one. Now, the good news is he's only 2 for 4 from the free throw line. First foul on Irvin. 5th team foul. They have no team fouls. Misses that one. Score remains 13-7. We have not gotten them to foul. We had a little trouble getting them to foul, and their hands are so quick. It's short, nice block out. Always block that shooter out.
Good rebound there.
Creasy with it. We get it off to Boykin. Boykin guarded by Gaines, and then they switch. And we go back door, cross-court pass. Dangerous when Irvin gets rid of it. Boykin's 3 up, just missing and rolling off that rim.
That's a good look there from Gage.
Yes. Whoa, it's got to be a walk. I guess they had to think about it for a minute.
Good look from Gage on the other end, and probably one of the better looking shots he's taken in the last couple games.
Yeah.
And he's going to knock that down.
By all right, that one normally falls down. Creasy doing a good job taking his time. There's no rush here. 34 seconds. We go high post. We didn't read each other, but I'm going to tell you, speed cures a lot of ills. We get the back door to Irvin. His 3 is up. His 3 is down. Jaden Irvin.
Big 3-point shot by Irvin.
Now we just need to play defense here. Jump ball. Proper call. It is not a foul. 11.9, but I believe it's their ball on the side.
Good minutes by Zane White. Walker coming back in. Big possession right here, Coach. 11 seconds left, and they need to sit down and get a stop.
Boy, we want that stop bad. Jaden Irvin wisely, or actually Shaw didn't pick up quick. They got 2 seconds.
He didn't recognize the time.
They try to go inside, and this clock's going to run out. We only trail by 3 in the first quarter of play, 13-10. The Knights lead the Eagles. We'll be back with more exciting Eagles action after this in 30 seconds.
Welcome to Mann's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
And our band, I love them. Brian loves them, but you got to love them too because they're good. We trail by 3 going into the second quarter. Remind you, this broadcast brought to you by Race Clips, Southern Dentistry, Dynamics, Deaton's Carpet One, Mann's Wrecker Service, The Blacksmith Restaurant, Lonnie Cobb Auto, Mitchell's Body Shop, Great American Sports, Snookum Steakhouse, and Reagan Realty. And folks, tell those folks you heard about them on Worthy Road Studios. You watched them either on Jackson Christian, Worthy Road Studios, Facebook, or you watched them at WNWS.com. Replay on YouTube. It'll be up forever. We go 1-4 high, Brian.
Yeah, coming out of the timeout, going 1-4 high, trying to help out with the pressure. They got us pushing our offense very, far out on the court.
Nice pass. Gage Boykins' 3 is up. Straight enough, it just didn't get over the rim. It hit on it, but didn't get over it. Another good look, Brian.
That's another good look there.
And that's Xander Taylor going to hole. They are very quick going to the hole.
What you don't like to see, Coach, is that's going to be Aiden's second foul.
That is not a good item. Still, we've got to get a foul on them.
Yeah.
And I'm not blaming the referees. We got to take it to them and get one. Taylor misses. Of course, he's got 7 in the contest. And to remind you, these are unofficial stats. Gaines is in. He's a good rebounder for them. Second one up and good. They go full court press, and they're like our girls. They'll change defenses and try to change the tempo, but they want it up as much as they can. Nice drive. Had to be some body contact, but no call. I think Aiden did everything he could.
Yeah, good job shielding, just didn't get it.
And there's the bomb squad, and that is Xander Taylor. And you can't let him set on one of those baselines. If I was running a 1-3-1 zone offense, he would run the baseline for me. And again, they knock one away, and the turnovers are hurting us, and we just need to get somebody to drive hard, get that foul. Three-pointer up and good again. That one is one that he can hit it, but you don't expect it. Trey Truell for his 5th point. It's a 20-10 game just like that.
Yep, and that's what can happen.
Creasy's 3, leaning back. Walker Ray had it, knocked away. Gage Boykin comes up with it, kicks it out to Ray on the right wing. Shaw, NBA 3. Banks in. The bank is open.
And I'd love to see Aiden take that shot and take it with confidence. Big shot there to get us back to a 7-point game.
And, you know, in tomorrow's scorebook, it'll look like it was hit from NBA range. Nice steal. Good hands, Creasy. Creasy takes it coast to coast and lays it in.
Good patience there. Good head fake, avoiding the shot block.
I like the young freshman, Creasy. He's going to get stronger and better every year. And that looked like Mormon going to drive, and let's see it. No, it was Truell, because I saw how high he got up. Truell with 5 in this quarter. 22-15, but it's down to 7. We need a score here and then play good defense. Nice pass. This should happen. Goaltending. It's good. Walker Ray.
And if they're going to play that kind of pressure, if we'll handle it, we'll get shots like that, and they'll have to get out of that press. And a good job there. Good catch on the run by Irvin and finding Walker underneath.
And nice pass ahead. You know, we handled the press well that time.
Yeah.
3 substitutes come in. We're trying to keep fresh bodies out there because they're going to play up tempo. Shot up and good by Sacred Heart. That looked like Mormon, and it was on the shot. He's got 4 in the game.
Got a space.
Yep. You can't let them get too close, and then they'll jump in there and deny. You'll see some more back doors. Nice move, and it stays down. And nobody can criticize Aiden Shaw for lack of effort.
That's right. Great take by Aiden.
Again, we didn't get any bodies on anybody then, Brian. And here's the shot up. We may have gotten away with a bump, but a good acting job. And again, got to get those offensive rebounds as we let Mormon come up with it. He's got 6.
Yeah, good possession there defensively. Just couldn't quite secure the rebound.
It's kind of like your income tax return. It ain't over till you finish the paperwork. That's going to be on the body. And Trey Truell is known as a shot blocker. It'll be 2 shots, and the foul is on number 2, Truell. That is their first here at the 4:21 mark.
That's interesting.
It is. Nice free throw there by Shaw. And I hope I don't jinx him, but Aiden has hit a lot more of his free throws, the last game especially. Checking into the game is Andre Bell. Second one, shot it, got it.
And I like this right here from Coach Teichman. He's going to give Aiden a quick break, plus also that 2 fouls is big, but 3 fouls is huge, and you don't want him picking up that 3rd foul. As long as we can stay within striking distance, he may sit on that bench, Coach.
See, that hurt us bad the other night over at TCA.
Great
nice
hands.
Strip. Cooper Cantrell gets it to Creasy. Creasy looking ahead, but wisely keeping the basketball. DJ Traylor, NBA, he doesn't want to take that one. He's going to move it out wise, very wise. We go back door now, pop out. They'll deny sometime. Cantrell working hard. 3-pointer up and down.
Dang.
That's an NBA
Coach,
shot.
that was from the Eagle logo right there. Big shot by Cooper Cantrell.
He's got that kind of strength and range. We're back to within 2. We don't go away. Gaines has it. He moves it down. Bell wants to wheel and deal with it. They're probably going to get us for the foul. And I'll defer to the official, but unfortunately for Zane, that's 2 on him. It does put them at the line for the 1, and if they hit it, the bonus. Andre Bell has not been there tonight, Brian. Looks like Gage Boykin going to check back
Gage
in.
going to come in, probably get Zane out.
First shot rolls off. Now they had to have fouled us on that one. Thank you, Mr. Referee.
Good box out by Walker, but Coach, you see the box out, but then you see him. You got to attack the ball to get calls like that, and Walker did a good job there.
You do. You not only block out, but then you got to go. If you don't go get it, like Brian was telling you, you are going to be in a heap of trouble.
Our primary ball handler's not in, so look for Zach here to get us in our offense. I like Walker bringing it up as well. He gives you that outlet to do that.
Well, their postmen are not going to come out because Walker Ray can play with anybody if they're equal of position. Walker wants to go up, tried to get the paratrooper club, but didn't. But here goes Creasy. Creasy to trailer, and we lost it.
Yeah, and they're anticipating those passes. We're going to need to take one of those shots in the lane, little jump shot to keep them honest.
We need a couple more ball fakes too.
Yep.
Brian, but you're right. We got to throw one of those up. And I think Creasy, I think DJ get in that lane, he could do the same thing. Here's a steal. DJ trailer, but they steal it right back. Driving the baseline, they'll kick out. Bell will turn it around the horn to Gaines. Gaines, NBA 3 coming up off the back of the iron. And that is Cooper Cantrell playing Sky King. That's an old airplane show that was on TV in the 50s and early 60s.
That's a big rebound by Cooper Cantrell.
Into the high post, and they knock it away. You don't see that happen to Walker Ray very often. It's a 2-on-2. They want to lob, and off balance trying to go over our man. Now play a little, and there's a player down, but you can't call timeout till your team either gets the ball or, now sometimes it's really bad. He just kind of got hit right above the eye or maybe on it, but he's up okay. That's Xander Taylor.
And now, Coach, unofficially, I have Sacred Heart with 6 turnovers, and we've turned it over 8 times here in the first half. Both teams kind of getting a little bit careless with the ball. A lot of action, a lot of energy, and exciting
you think
basketball.
Offensive rebounds may be the difference in this contest so far.
Aiden Shaw back in.
Here it is. We started to take the shot. We must be decisive. Walker Ray with it. Gage Boykin, NBA 3 is up and down.
Bang!
I could tell you right then it was coming. When Gage Boykin feels it, it goes down.
Hey, Coach, Eagles lead.
Yes, they do. They have fought back from that deficit. We lost a man. Oh, the only thing I can say is maybe the hand that was low.
Maybe so.
Go back and watch the YouTube. It'll be archived till forever on there.
Gracious.
Looks like Irvin ready to check in.
Pretty good defense.
Creasy's second foul. First free throw up and no good. Cale has not scored in this game, and he had 12, including 2 threes in the last contest against us. Zach Creasy comes out. Irvin's in. Second one is good. Cale now has 1. Aiden Shaw back in with 2 minutes, and I'm sure Coach Tyson said be careful.
Be smart, and they're good at taking charges, and so I'd like to see him go back to that pull-up game if he gets in the lane again.
Gage Boykin, and boy, when he catches it and jumps to the ball, and
yeah, he did.
Yeah. He wanted to do his backup dribble, but he did kind of
got it on top of that ball there.
And that happens to you. Cale to inbound it. They've gone 5 out. Now they settle Cale in the post. We block it, but they're going to get the pass back. We knock it away again. They get the pass back.
Don't reach, Aiden.
Yeah, just play good defense.
There we go.
There, look at that effort. Good pressure, and then Jaden did a great job.
Yeah, jumping the passing lane on that return pass, and good defense there by the Eagles.
And even though they still have the basketball, it does frustrate the Knights.
Rebound.
Here's Traylor's rebound kicked out. Shaw goes and gets it. 112 and counting. And we send a man back door. They cut Shaw off to Walker Ray on the right wing. To Irvin. No, that's past NBA range. Gage Boykin felt it, but he leaned back just a little bit. But what a rebound. And there's one by Gage Boykin. Traylor had a rebound. Walker Ray's shot gets blocked. Quickly, they're going to shoot the three. That's Struhl. His shot rims out, and here comes Walker Ray. And now we quieten it down and settle it down.
Yeah, I was writing, Coach. Our fans wanted to walk. I didn't know if he fell down with it or not.
Close.
I couldn't see. So
it could have gone either way. And
both teams playing so hard, Coach.
Yes, we are. Tied up at 27. That's the second time it's tied. It was tied back at 3. And they're not anywhere close. That's only going to be their 4th foul if my book is right. It may only be their 3rd one. I recounted, and it's only their 3rd one. So we're not going to make the 1-and-1. Nice inbounds play.
Big time finish. Big time finish by Walker through the contact. Lady Eagles coach Brian Freeman making his way up here to talk with us. And let's get a stop here. 29-27, Coach.
Let me get my drink out of your way. And Coach Freeman's got to be a happy man. I don't like it when you let Xander Taylor crank it up. They lead in this contest 30-29, but our young men have played hard and done well. When we come back after a 2-minute timeout, we will have Coach Brian Freeman with us on the Jackson Christian Network.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry, and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy clinic. We're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Just imagine, no more drills. Look at some of Dr. Nathan Nash's patient results. We provide a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple cleaning to a full dental reconstruction. And now, prepless veneers. We're there when you need us. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family just like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook to see all those loving smiles. Call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry, we want to make you smile.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
And we're back here at Jerry B. Eskew Gymnasium, joined by Lady Eagles head coach Brian Freeman. And Coach Freeman, I love to start these interviews with your take of what you saw from our guys and Coach Teichman's guys in the first half.
Well, I honestly hadn't seen much of it. I've been trying to get uniforms in the washer and going back and forth. I've seen the last couple minutes. They're playing hard. I mean, just like they always do. They're just leaving everything out on the floor.
And you mentioned playing hard and like they always do. And Coach Teichman had tremendous things to say about your girls and your program at halftime of y'all's game, and he said the same kind of things. And, Coach, first off, what a great win. You got to lead late. They tie it up. You go to overtime. Y'all got out a great region win. And tell us about the game tonight and some things that went well for you.
I knew that it was going to be a really tough game. Malia Hughes, she's been having a really good last three or four games. She's been averaging 25 plus. So I knew that she was going to be able to get her points. Had Lily face guarding her most of the night, if not all of the night, and she's going to be able to get in the paint. I know that. We can't stop that, but I thought that Lily did a tremendous job on her. Lily never came out of the game until she fouled out in overtime, and we had 3 or 4 players with 4 fouls late in the game, and that took a lot of discipline for them not to pick up that 5th foul.
Absolutely, and one of our pregame keys was who is going to step up and take care of what Trinity normally does. And I have a couple of these girls in one of my classes today, Coach, and you'll love to hear this. I said, who's going to step up and who's going to make up for Trinity? And they said all of us.
Absolutely.
And that's exactly – talk on that.
Man, yeah, Lily had a great game. A lot of people had great games, but it took everybody, I even brought in Carol Kendrick for a few minutes to get some people some rest, and she did well when she was on the floor on both ends. I mean, it was everybody that went in the game tonight and the bench, even though some of them didn't get in. It was an absolute total team effort to get this victory tonight, and it was a huge region win for us.
Absolutely, and you love to hear the girls talk like that. And have the confidence in their teammates. I told Coach Joe it's like baseball. When a new sub comes in, the ball finds them. And the second that Carol Kendrick comes in the game, Coach, the ball finds her. She doesn't hesitate. It just rims out. Tell us about Carol tonight and what she brought to your team.
Well, I was over there on the left wing, or she was on the left wing. I was right behind her, and I knew that there was a pass getting ready to be made to her, and I knew she was going to be open. I said, bust it. Even though she didn't make it, she shot the ball with a lot of confidence. She got it back next possession on the baseline, drove baseline, had a good look for a pull-up jumper, rimmed out. She played with a lot of confidence, a lot of poise coming in. Her first high school game as an 8th grader.
Yeah,
right
you
here.
would like to get her in with some breathing room, to get her some time. But she has to come in that atmosphere, in that game. And, Coach, you can tell a lot about Carol by the way she was snapping the ball around on the offensive end there, and she was not afraid to be in that basketball game.
She was not. She went in with a lot of confidence and played with a lot of confidence and did not play timid whatsoever. I was very proud of her.
So, you mentioned foul trouble. And as aggressive as Elena is, Coach, what about the block where she sprints the length of the floor and gets the block out of bounds to save a layup there?
That was huge. That was a big play for us. I mean, with her being as young as she is, even though she started all the games for last year as a freshman, with her being as young as she is and knowing she had 4 fouls and knowing how ticky-tacky some of these calls were tonight, it took a lot of discipline for her to not body up and get her 5th foul. She knew she had to stay in the game. She knew exactly what she was supposed to do, and I commend her on that. Very, very good job.
And Coach, last thing I want to ask is what kind of momentum can this win carry into hopefully a full strength? Hopefully we wish Trinity well. Hopefully she gets back with you to practice. What can this springboard towards the TRA game on Friday and the last 2 games this season?
When they scored at the end of regulation to put us in overtime, I'm watching my girls walk off the floor and they look dejected like the game is over with. And I told them on the bench, we have a brand new ball game. We got 4 minutes left. I said, you fight tooth and nail with everything that you have to find some way to win this game. And in the locker room afterwards, they knew they did exactly what they had to do to pull out this win. It was a tremendous win that is going to boost our confidence going into the last 2 games of the season.
Homecoming Friday, TRA coming to our place. And what do you want to say to the fans? What do you want to say to our listeners, folks that are tuning in right now?
It's homecoming. It's going to be a big game for us. Hopefully we'll have a big crowd here pushing us like they have all season long, and especially here the last 2 or 3 games, because we need that. Fuels me, fuels the girls, gives us that added energy. We just need them to come out and support. Even if they've never been to a game this year, we want them to come to homecoming and support the Lady Eagles and Eagles.
And hopefully you'll have some former players in attendance on Friday.
Absolutely. That's what I'm hoping for.
Absolutely. Coach, great win, good coaching job. The kids hustle. 4 double-digit scores.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you've already looked at the book, but
yes, sir.
That is important. The only question I've got extra, kind of set what can happen to us district positioning. This had to be a big win, as Brian alluded to.
It was, and I talked to the girls about that in the locker room at the end, that for us sweeping Sacred for the season, regardless of what we do in our last 2 games, they cannot leapfrog us in the region standings for the seeding in the tournament. Now, if we hopefully can get both these wins at the end, that's a possibility we can leapfrog into the 3 position. Right now we're at the 4, but if we win these last 2, there's a possibility we can leapfrog into the 3 position going into the tournament. Right now we're at 4.
That would be a great thing. Big win. You tell Shane Cisco he better have some food for you over there. And hopefully, I've washed jerseys before. I know, and folks, that's part of the job coaching.
It is.
This young man's got the nicest smile. That's that smile I like to see.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
And we will see you next Friday night.
Yes, sir.
Same time, same place right here. And let's do it after another win.
Absolutely. I appreciate that.
Congrats,
I'll be here.
Coach.
Thank you.
Sound like a winner. There he is, and he is one of the finest young men. We've got 2 great coaches here. Homecoming. Friday night.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We'll have homecoming activities, and we'll have dress up. We've had dress up days so far this week. Faculty student basketball game tomorrow. But more importantly, Coach, we got 30 seconds to talk about it. We're in a dogfight, and down 10 and make a run back. Hit some big threes. Now, the question is, they're going to try to take that away. What are we going to do and to counter that starting the half here? And it starts with the defensive stop.
It really does, and we've got to improve that defensive rebounding. Sacred Heart had too many offensive rebounds, and they get the ball to start this half with a 1-point lead.
Yep.
KO will inbound it for them. We've got to shut Xander Taylor down there. He's been hotter than a $2 pistol.
He has, and great job by Zach jumping in that passing lane there.
And we'll move the positioning of the basketball down. The official had to go get it by the door over there. And I'm looking forward to homecoming. And both teams, the boys, it's a shame we're down 1 because we played hard enough to be up. But they're playing a fine team.
Yeah, if you ask Coach Teichman, he'd be happy with that there at the half.
Shot up, no good by KO. We block out. Great block outs then, Brian. And Aiden Shaw has the basketball. He'll run his offense. A little crossover move, goes to his left. Wanted to pull up. Whoa, timeout. I can't tell you for sure because there might have been a little slide value there. I'm going to watch the YouTube replay tonight.
It looked like he kept his foot there, but you got to move on to the next play, Coach.
Yep.
He'll do that.
And we had such a good defensive possession. They try to go back door. They throw it out to Truel, who will cut to the basket. There's the step, comes in and out, and we've got to grab it with 2 hands. Don't bat it. Truel, yes, charge. MasterCard this time, not a Visa.
Yeah, good job, good positioning there by Walker.
First team foul of the second half, much earlier than they got a team foul in the first half.
And that's important for us. We
Yes.
need to get to that free throw line.
Well, we need to get some of their key people in foul.
That's right. Got to come to the ball.
Creasy's got to have some help. Come on, guy. Yep. Did Kyle get the timeout?
Yeah, he got the timeout. A lot of contact there, but a timeout before.
Excellent. Our coaches have been good tonight. Timeout. But normally we would go to break. We're going to keep it here for this one. One, I'm going to read because I have to read it in each half. But again, Worthy Road Studios live broadcast for Union University, Freed Hardeman, Peabody, Jackson Christian School, Trinity Christian, Sacred Heart High School Sports. And we cover just about, matter of fact, I think we do every sport at our school because we do soccer and softball. We've had women's soccer. We've even done some middle school games. Now, of course, the BallGame Blitz, the best source for West Tennessee sports, all produced by Worthy Road Studios. Like Worthy Road Studios and BallGame Blitz on the Facebook. Subscribe to Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel. This game will be archived forever. Somebody said in perpetuity. I like that word. I like the spacing right now.
Yeah, we're spacing the floor. It's a good timeout.
Good Euro kick out, and that's what that's called.
Yeah.
Oh, it was straight enough. DJ gets his own rebound, and he goes to the hole. You got to like DJ Traylor.
Great persistence there by DJ.
5 points for him, and we have a 1-point lead.
We got to get our hands off.
Mormon, and I thought Mormon was going to give a handoff to the shooter Taylor. They'll get us just a little sleight of hand there, and they got us.
Good reach in there by Zach. Just a little too much contact, but that is his 3rd foul, so
Yep.
something to watch.
That is an item, his 3rd, team first. Now, Aiden has 9 points for the contest. He's our leading scorer. Taylor is their leading scorer. And it'll be Jackson Christian basketball after the turnover.
Yeah, first turnover of the half by Sacred Heart. Teams filling each other out a little bit, seeing what adjustments were made, and not a very eventful start to the half.
No, both teams not getting anything going, but let's see if we can. Nice curl cut. DJ turned his head. If he had kept it just, and he didn't know. That one bounced off the glass. We got an injured player, and you can stop action. They'll send Gaines in. This is Justin Gaines.
And I think he rolled his ankle coming off that screen, Coach. I'm not 100% sure.
I do too, and need the trainer to look at it.
Ethan's going to come over and check him out. Yep.
Boy, they take such good care, not just of our kids, but they help out the kids from other teams and stuff. And good trainers are important. Dynamics is important. Go by and see them. They do more than just high school sports. And that time the referee played good defense for us after the steal.
That definitely helped us out, and that's how the ball bounces sometimes.
But the referee is part of the floor where you're standing. And players have to observe that. It's not the referee's fault. Here's Aiden Shaw all the way. Nice and soft for his 11th point and a 3-point lead.
He attacked that crease and got in there with the left-handed layup.
Mormon wanted to hop. And as Jackie Gleason would say, a little traveling music maestro.
Second turnover there. Coach Beauregard not happy with his players, and he's going to call a timeout.
He's going to call a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout on the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Network.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
We are back, and a turn of events, plus there was a rolled ankle, probably injury. Jackson Christian's got the ball, Brian.
Good opportunity here to try to extend this lead. We got to come help when we get trapped out front.
Okay, we weren't sure who it was for. Both players, it could have been for Creasy, it could have been for Traylor. We make connections, somebody scores.
Yeah, the initial cut was there. Coop just a little bit late on the pass.
And we let them get deep penetration, and that's how they get fouled. We've got to cut those gaps down and not let them penetrate our gaps.
And that's
the third one.
That's the third one on Aiden. And, you know, he backs up and goes straight up with it, and that's what you coach him to do. That's a big one early in the third quarter.
Now mark that down at 5:25 at home. That is an important point. Mormon's first shot is up, and he is a good free throw shooter.
And right now, there's nobody at the table, so Coach Teichman's gonna trust Aiden, and he's gonna have a tough task here to stay out of that fourth foul.
It really is, and they may be going right after him. Here's one off the back of the iron, and they give it to them. Gaines had Cooper's arm hooked where he could not grab it.
Yep.
By gaining advantage in the officials manual, that's a foul. They're going to feed the post, and that's a good battle. And I'm going to tell you what, Zach is outsized in that.
Yeah, he's battling, doing everything he can there inside.
We double. We forced the turnover. It was a good call by the official.
Third turnover there by Sacred Heart.
And here comes Zane White into the game. Now, here's the thing, and only Kyle can answer this question. How long do you go with Aiden in the game?
And that's the thing. He's got to have a feel for it, and he does. He's going to make the right decision.
I thought Cooper was fixing to go. We skip it across. Walker didn't catch it in position to shoot. Here's Cantrell, and they know they better not let him square up. Here's a lot of pressure, a lot of hand checking, and it looked like Gaines fouled Aiden that time.
Good, strong drive there to the basket by Aiden.
They say it's on the floor. It is on Gaines, his second, team third. That's what I've got. We'll see. The scoreboard says only 2, so I'll check it. Cooper wanted it. Cooper stopped behind the back pass. They touched it last. Has to be off Jake Cale.
Good idea. Good look there by Coop. Just deflected out of bounds.
Jake, a good blue-collar player for them. We've got blue-collar. We've got speed. Both teams playing hard. Good, fun basketball at 33-31. Cantrell up just off the back of the iron. They get the rebound and tip it back into Cale. He gives it off, and now Sacred Heart wants to run. Going to the hole is Truel. They'll probably get us, but I'll be honest with you, it's not a bad foul.
No, it's not. Would like to see that maybe on the floor there, but good call by the official.
And if I'm correct, that's just Walker's first team foul, third team foul. And I am right. They confirmed it. Truel at the line. He had 7 in the first half, but only 2 for 5. Make it 3 for 6 now. He's got his team 1 point down, and Chavis has checked back in. Cale is out. Here's the second free throw. Shot it, came off the rim, rebound. Boy, Zach wants to scoot out of there. Throws it a little bit behind. Good catch by Cooper. Now you know why he played wide out.
Pull up. Nice job, Aiden Shaw.
Up, banks it off the glass. You like it when he does
That's
that.
exactly what Coach Tyson's been asking him to do, and he's listening and doing a great job executing that.
I know Zach's probably a little frustrated. If my count is right, that's his 4th personal foul. Let's see what the scoreboard said. I hope I'm wrong on that one. No, I'm right. I didn't want to be right that time, Brian.
Yeah.
4th team foul. Wait a minute, we got a whistle here, and I don't blame him. There was something on the floor. I'm talking about a foul on the floor. Could have gotten several people. Walker Ray's second foul. Trouble is that's our 5th team foul. Three-pointer up, no good by Chavis, but rebound. Truel's a good and I think we got him. No, they said he stepped on the baseline. And I don't blame Coach Beauregard. There was a little contact down there.
It was a little bit of both, and Eagles fortunate enough there to get that call. That's a big possession there.
We're still up 35-32 in this white knuckler. Irvin, he's giving us, nice backdoor. That should finish. That would have been good anyway when you hit the backboard.
Great set, great set by the Eagles and great backdoor cut by Aiden Shaw.
Oh, yeah, nice pass, nice cut. Good defense. And it's been touched, so it's not backcourt. We just got to recover. Chavis' shot from the corner, no good, and I want him taking those. He may hit some, and he can, but I'd rather have him than Taylor or them coming to the goal. We get a rebound inside, and that's Zane White probably on the floor, and it'll only be their 4th team foul. Or is it their 3rd?
Coach, I want to go back to this rebound by Aiden Shaw.
Yeah.
What a grown man rebound there in the paint. Starting to break there, and I thought he got fouled on the shot, but Zane with the rebound. Eagles with a chance.
I do too. It's on the floor, but an item. Trey Truel's 3rd foul. They probably got us for an illegal pick or block. We're up 5.
And that's a big play, Coach. The ball went in the basket.
It is. That is. We could have been up 8 or 9. They are in the bonus now. And that's early, and that's an item. We're still a long way away. Bell's shot, no good. Cale gets a tip, and it's going to go out of bounds. Proper call. No, don't change it. Cale had the impetus on the knocking it out of bounds. If they call anything but Jackson Christian ball, there has been a travesty of justice. There is a travesty of justice.
Good fight there by our guys, and I don't know, Coach.
I know. No, they missed it big time. Not even close.
Good defense there in the scramble drill.
Let's see what we got. A little offside action, but now I think Coach Johnson wants a little more movement out of his team.
We've got him a little bit out of sync.
Now we'll have to switch this. Cut him off and trap him. Interesting. It'll be 1-1. It probably was a foul. Now, what you got is 3 referees with 3 different fouls, and the kids have to adjust.
Yeah, you got to adjust, and we had him trapped there in the corner, and the official saw contact there. Important thing here, Coach, the 1-1, we got to box out.
Yep, Jaden Irvin second, team 7th. At the line is Malachi Chavis, and he hits the first one wearing number 4, his 3rd point of the night. Now, sometimes, and you'll say I'm Chris, now some crews don't need to work with each other, especially when you got 3 diverse styles.
Yep.
Second one up and good. Good shooter.
Good stroke there by Malachi.
Well, he's better on the short jumpers, the inside stuff, and at the free throw line. Very deadly young man. It's a 3-point game. The count on, but Aiden usually very good. Now, 3-pointer by Irvin. It hit down but came out. DJ Traylor working it, and he got body fouled about twice.
Big time rebound. Good look by Jaden. He hit his first one tonight. Big rebound by DJ and a good chance to get some points at the line here.
DJ's got 5 in the game. It'll be his first trip to the free throw line. That's Xander Taylor's first foul, team 4th. And we got. They call them charity tosses for a reason, Brian.
Yep.
And it's very important. We got to hit this one. Need it badly.
Good.
Yeah, DJ's the man. His 6th point, and I believe Walker Ray or Cooper came back in.
Cooper came in, going to steal some time here for DJ, get him a little rest.
Okay. As soon as we can get it down late in the quarter, we need to get Aiden some. Oh, no, that's number 4. And like I said, the styles of officials, there's something else. And had I been playing, I probably would have been fouled out in the first half. I'm serious. 38-34 with Taylor at the line. And it dances in. He's got a good stroke.
Something to watch right here, Coach. You got Zach Creasy coming in with 4 fouls. Aiden goes to the bench with 4 fouls. An important stretch for us right here.
Yep.
His team can score in a hurry.
And it gets away from us. No, I cannot accept that. I've been quiet long enough. No way, Jose, as they say. Foul is on Irvin. They first were going to call on Gage Borkin. Gage surely didn't do it. Free throw, no good. And foul is on Malachi Chavis. I've got his first, team 5th. And Brian, I will say this in defense, that they're trying as hard as they can, but their styles just don't match to work together.
Yep. Got to have Zach come get the ball for us.
Both feet have to make it into front court for it to be back court. Now we need some ball movement with a 1-point lead, 1:09. And you get caught up in the air, and it's going to be a turnover when you have to let go of it like that. And they'll get us for the foul. But see, you also get gun shy of trying to take the charge.
Yep.
Foul is on Cooper Cantrell. And the miss. Cooper's first.
Box out, free throw box out, Coach.
Oh, yeah,
we got to put bodies on them, and we can't do that. We can't just do that. We have to attack the basketball.
Yeah, because they're quick, and they can slide off of you. Got to go get it. And he hit that one. That was Truel again. He's only 2 for 4 on his last one, but he is a good shooter. Here goes Cantrell down the sideline. They cut him off, and then they back tipped him. The foul probably saved the basket. And that'll be Cooper's second. And it's the double bonus. And I've had buckets when my players had runaways. It's not an intentional foul. He was literally trying to knock it away.
Yep.
2 shots for Chavis, who hit his last 2, and he misses this one. Chavis has 4 in the contest. He's now 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Next one, shot it, got it. He's 3 for 4.
You got to stay back behind the ball and help out.
They've got the lead by 1, 48 seconds in the third quarter. White knuckler, slobber knocker. There we go. We didn't see our.
That's a hard pass.
It is.
Yeah, he's open, but that's a hard one.
Jaden feeds low. We'll kick it around. Cantrell wants to drive. Needs help. Gets it. Walker Ray. There it is. Boykin. And Gage was worried about the guy walking under him.
Yeah, and he did slide up under him.
Yep.
He's trying to get a charge. And
now, I love Nick to death. But Nick is good a player and as good a coach as you are. You are a lucky young man right now.
Aiden back in to handle the ball.
Because he just nearly got a T-bill there.
Yep, and a good job by Coach Teichman on this last offensive possession, getting Aiden in. We got to go. We got to attack.
Yeah, it's when it gets less than 10, you got to start having some. And we lose it. It's 39-38. Sacred Heart ahead by 1. Let's take a 30-second timeout and come back with the final and fourth quarter.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And we are back. Great shot. Coach Theismann went out and asked for it very nicely. Interpretation of one of the calls. Coach Pirtle was handling, and then Coach stepped back into his huddle. Brian, quick thoughts before we start this fourth quarter.
39-38. What more can you ask for, Coach? You're right in it with the best team in the region. Our possession here to start the fourth quarter. And I think a lot is going to be determined these first 2 minutes, 3 minutes of this fourth quarter.
And at the last time we played them, Sacred Heart had an 11-point lead at this point. Good spacing again. Let's see what we get. There's the drive. Shaw is fouled. He'll get to shoot 2.
And I like what we did. We got Aiden off the ball, let Zach handle it, get it to the corner, and get him isolated, Coach. And when he gets ahead of steam, and he's tough to stop there. Good take, good execution by the Eagles.
Shaw has 15 in the contest so far. Make that 16. We're tied at 39.
One of the best games Aiden has played this year, Coach. I really believe it.
He's kept balance, had one unfortunate foul call. The others are, hey, he's shooting those free throws so well now. We've taken back a 1-point lead. Here comes DJ Traylor. Zach leaves with 4 fouls, and we may need him a little later.
Yeah, good. And, it's chess match right now, pulling the right strings.
You know DJ's going to give you everything he's got. They go back door. They evidently felt like Walker was late. And again, referee judgment.
And I agree with what Coach Teichman just asked him. You slide up under us on one end, we slide up under you on this end, and one's called, one's not. I think that's a legitimate question there by Coach Teichman.
Well, I'm seeing a little pattern that I really don't like to see. They have a 2-point lead. I'm going to go back and watch the tape, but officials do not look at the bench after you've made a call, and he looked at the Sacred Heart bench, and it's just not a good thing. It's nothing wrong. It's not illegal, but you don't need to do it. Makes people think too much. We drive, and it looks like they've fouled.
And that's a good drive there by Jaden. And a big thing right here to get us in the 1-1, and they're up 2, and these guys can score in a hurry, and so you want to match their points.
Absolutely. At the line for 2, Jaden Irvin. His first one is up. Well, actually, it's 1-1. And Walker rebounds it, has to kick it out. We weren't expecting it. We got to, okay. They bailed us out because
I think they knocked it away.
Did they knock it away?
I think they knocked it away from Zane, so he was able to get up there. But
and
either
folks,
way, they got the foul.
That's the reason Brian is here. Brian is one of the best color men. I said Saturday. The people that listen to the show, we talked about all the good ones. I've only had one bad one in my entire life. Brian is excellent, and he could be doing play-by-play. Looks like Zane will be going to the line. Zane leaned in, the shot came off. Got to keep that head in the center of your shot.
That's some big front end misses there. We got to make up for it on the defensive end.
18 fouls on Sacred Heart. Here's a good little dribble weave. Bell has it. He'll give off to Taylor, who's been the hot man for them. Trull can take it to the hole. Good job, DJ Traylor.
Good defense.
And there was no foul then, folks, if you want one for either team. It's just good basket. Oh, push off. He got away with it. Kind of cleared out just a little bit. We have a better vantage point right now than the referees do. Certain things they can see better. DJ made it come off.
Yeah.
And Trull
big time defensive possession there by DJ Traylor. Knocking the ball off the Sacred Heart player, number 2, Trey Trull. And here comes some, here you go.
The Coach. 2 riflemen are coming back in, Brian.
Going some offense, defense here.
Okay, guys, clear out and let Aiden Shaw go to work here. Guarded by Mormon, who's a good defensive player in his own right. We go into the high post. We look for the back door. This looks like a version of the old Oregon State offense by Ralph Miller. No, everybody hold your breath. I thought he avoided the guy.
That's bad. That's bad.
Sometime when we have time, Brad, I will talk, and the underneath official should have made the call. And he should go and talk, not to the coaches. What he needs to do is get with his fellow official and find out. Now, both benches have a warning now.
And I don't agree with that.
I don't either.
Coach Beauregard's going, what did I do? But, okay, here we go.
You can't have rabbit ears.
Yeah,
officials.
Aiden's out of the game, and we got to have some guys step up, Coach.
I coach this game. I have officiated. I will tell you as I see it, and I will admit when I miss one. This is not good. They're going to get trying to prove a point. It was coming. Now, looks like Irwin has 3 fouls.
Yeah.
Irvin, I mean. And, wow. Our young men have fought hard so far.
And we got to keep fighting through it no matter what we get.
And it rattles in, and this is Struhl. In this quarter, he is 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Let's see if he hits this one. That would give them a 4-point lead, and he does. When he takes his time, he's got 11 in the game, has a nice stroke. Timeout on the floor. With timeout on the floor, and Sacred Heart leading Jackson Christian. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
Over 7 years ago, God called Brandy Reagan into a new career as a realtor. 7+ years later, Brandy is a multi-million-dollar producer, broker, and owner of Reagan Realty Group. Brandy believes God will always give her what He wants her to have. Brandy loves helping clients find their dream homes, and she believes each and every home has a story to tell. So call Brandy today at 731-410-7700 and let her help tell your story.
Go Eagles!
Great shot here of the huddle. Be consistent with your calls. And I cannot say that's been that way this game.
Here's what we know. You know your primary guy, the guy that's got 16 points, I think, tonight, something like that. Aiden Shaw has 17 points, has fouled out. And so you gotta come together right here.
Absolutely.
You got to come together.
Like the girls, help each other.
That's right. We got capable guys out there.
And with Aiden out of the game, they'll come after us like a shark who has smelled blood in the water.
And I love this, using Walker to bring it up. You got to come to him. There we go.
Yep. Here goes Cooper Cantrell. A little hard, but you know what? The rifleman, Gage Boykin, is there.
Good follow by Gage. Good aggressive drive there by Coop.
Down 2, needing a defensive stop with 5:41. A lot of time to play, but can't let them get too far ahead of you at this point. Got to get down, play that good defense. Ball you, man. Point your pistols. All the nice, neat things you practice.
That's right. We're giving him the baseline.
Okay, there's where we've got to come across quicker, and it's tough because he's got a good, quick spin move.
Yep.
We lose that one, and that's going to be one of our things. We've got to be even more careful with the basketball.
That's right.
Two good teams, the first place team being Sacred Heart, and Truell's getting away with a clear-out push-off. He leaves it short, and that's not Truell. That looked like Gaines. Nice pass by Truell, though. Good job by Creasy. NBA 3, we didn't get it. Let's see, they give it to us. When you put that hand out and put it on the body and clear a little space, you're gaining an advantage.
That's right.
And I can't see how they miss it. Inside, Walker kicks it out. Cooper Cantrell.
Oh!
Up, Cooper Cantrell down.
Big time three-point shot there by Coop to keep it within one, Coach.
That's right, and there's a timeout on the floor. And with the score, Sacred Heart 46, Jackson Christian 45. Let's take a 30-second out.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
And we are back. You see the huddle breaking. We got to be really conservative with our ball handling. Coach Brian Bullard off air, folks, you need to hear some of his wisdom. We have to take, when we get a good shot, we've got to take it.
Yeah, and that's important. Without our primary guy in there, the best shot we get, we take it right away, and then we're doing a great job of crashing the boards. We got to keep moving down here on the defensive end.
Zach Creasy playing with 4, and they're going to put Mormon, he's guarding Mormon, who's very quick. And in there, they spin. Chavis, shot comes off. Cahill got away with the push-off.
Good rebound.
Cantrell with the rebound. Here comes Creasy. Now, I know all these young men, so when I call them by name, even if they're both kids on both teams are good, that time just miscommunication. And, folks, there's such a thing as eyeball communication.
Yeah, and the best thing there, I think DJ should just go up with it.
Yeah.
And tough look there.
Maybe get fouled.
Yeah.
Now we got to play tough defense again. They've got Truell in the low post. Keep an eye on that. Chavis will set the screen. They feed more. And that time we played good defense, and those things happen. We
Coop didn't know the ball was going to come to him.
Well, he was trying to do
That's
good
right.
so well that sometimes you're not ready for a change in plans. DJ guarding it. We do a good job stopping it. We got to double him. Double down, make them kick it out. KO. Oh, little traveling music maestro.
Good job there. Kel wants to shoot that three, so we run him off the line, and he travels, Coach. I have Sacred with 6 turnovers to our 5. Gage going to come back in for a little offense.
Yeah, the rifleman who had the tip and a big 3 tonight. And now That's good toss. Led him perfectly. Cantrell with the basketball. Now they're going to tighten up on Walker Ray, and they've got a quicker kid. They put Xander Taylor on him. Dribble handoff. They kick it out, though, and I thought they were going for the handoff. Gage Boykins got it.
We don't have to be in a hurry. Just keep executing. Pass and cut.
Gage could go and post up and take Cale in the low post. I know both young men. They're fine kids, but Boykins,
that's what you want.
He didn't get set, though, in his shot. Look at him hustle for the rebound. Kicks it out. Jaden goes to the basket. It rolls off. He tries. Cale with a great job getting the rebound in traffic. Chavis holds it up, stop and go. Wanted to spin. We cut it off. Mormon that far away is not going to shoot it there. Truell's got it, and he's got all kinds of moves, and he walked too.
Yep. Good call there. Coach Cooper Cantrell cutting off Malachi Chavis there was a great defensive play. And Gage just a little bit short down here on the other end. And guys really got to find their legs right here for 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
And those legs, half of your shooting power comes from those legs. Creasy being worked hard. As they know, Shaw normally is the primary ball handler. He can handle it some for us. Cooper Cantrell out to Walker Ray. Falling away, his three goes over the back of the goal, and it'll belong to the Sacred Heart Knights. Here comes some fresh legs. Zane White and DJ Traylor coming in.
Coach Eichmann doing an excellent job getting our defense in for offense and keeping fresh legs in, as you mentioned.
DJ's going to take Xander Taylor, who has hurt us tonight. Now we got to cover down. Truell loses it. It almost went in and went right back to him. They're going to say on the floor. That's probably a good foul unless it's on Zach.
We got to stop talking to him and play defense.
Jaden, just play your game. Now, if I am right, and it's 3 and they had 4 up there. It's only 3 and now they've changed it on Cooper Cantrell. It is a 2-shot foul. Truell will be at the line.
Coach, what are they discussing?
3 for 4. There's nothing to discuss unless they've invented something. You've got the right person. Unless Coach Dodson's trying to get them to call the foul on Zach. That's the only thing I can think of. There's nothing to discuss. First shot up and good. That was nothing but net for Trey Truell.
Offensive guys coming back in.
Yep. Truell's now got 13 points in the game. I believe that's below his scoring average a little bit.
Big rebound here. We got a box out on a miss.
We're down by 2, and he misses. So we can tie it or take the lead with a made basket. They go 2-2-1. They nearly got it, and we weren't expecting it either. Really need to see what we can do to get Cooper Cantrell free if you want to take a 3. There's the nice cut, and that's what should happen. Walker. You know, you can't give instruction up here, but you'd love to have seen him powered up. Taylor kicks it out on the baseline. They rotate around. Mormon will pull it out. They've got a 2-point lead with 1:42. We double down. They spin. And he goes up, misses. Big possession right here, Brian.
Excellent defense there. Good help.
Boykins got it 40 feet away from the goal on the left side. Needs help. Almost had a back door, and then they recovered. Tracy's got it now. We spread our offense. Walker Ray, the experienced senior, over to Irvin. To Gage Boykin, wide open. His shot is up just off the back of the iron. Jaden just missed getting the rebound. Now they're going to try to use as much time as they can. It looks like Coach Beauregard's going to ask for a timeout. They get a timeout, and we're going to take a 30-second timeout.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
We are back. Big situation here. We've got to play. We got to have the basketball.
Yeah, and we're in the double bonus, so any foul is going to send them to the line for 2. A minute left. They're going to try to run clock, be strong with the ball, and our job is to try to get a steal. And if we don't get a steal early, Coach, we're probably going to have to put them on the line, which they missed a few free throws tonight.
And you want to choose your people that you foul. Bell is not in the ball game. He would probably be the first one I would choose. You never know what you're going to get. Taylor's a good shooter, and he could very easily make all his free throws.
Yeah.
Mormon's 1 for 2 from the line. Truel, now they run America's play. We switch it quite well. That's where you got 2 screeners and bring a guy off of it, and we've got to get the count put on him because it's under a minute. You can see on your Worthy Road Studios clock, looking at your screen or your TV.
And you'll play for 30 seconds here probably, Coach, and they're going to have to foul. Zach is – we don't even have a count.
Yep.
Now we got to come out.
They peel them off again running the high double screen. And going to the line is Taylor. Let's look at what he's done. He went 1 for 2, 1 for 2, and 1 for 2.
He's missed a few tonight.
Yeah.
And I've said it all night, and I'll say it again. The most important thing right here is we have to check the 2 guys in there, and we have to make sure we box out the shooter so he doesn't come in and get the rebound. Checking the shooter. Guys need to talk to each other. DJ's staying, and I think that's a good idea. But I'm not so sure I wouldn't have him on the inside. Yeah.
Although he would be good on the second one as free man going after the basketball. First one is up and good. That was the important one for Taylor. It's a 3-point lead. Sacred Heart wants to hit this one. Jackson Christian needs him to miss it. 3 points would tie the contest up. Second one is bouncing around, fouled in good. Shooters roll. They've got a 4-point lead, and we need 2 scores.
Got to go quick.
Yep, can't dilly-dally around.
Got to go quick. Good timeout there.
Good timeout by Coach Teichman. Let's keep it here. Sacred Heart 49. Jackson Christian 45 and another white knuckler. Brian, you've been in this huddle before. What are you fixing to say to your kids right now?
So we ran the back pick there for Gage to get that 3, and they helped on the back screen. So we got to find our matchup with them playing off a shooter and attack in a hurry. Don't have to have a 3. But if a 3's there, we take it. If a drive's there, we take it. And if we don't make the shot, either way, we're gonna have to foul them.
Okay.
We're just running out of time.
If we score, do you call a timeout immediately to let us set a press or something up, or are we gonna play half-court defense?
I think you're gonna foul, and so you don't call a timeout there. You try to hold on to that timeout for your offensive sets.
Then you have to give those instructions right now to a young man.
And I think that's what he's telling him. He's drawing up his best play. I'm gonna say. You're looking at getting Coop a shot here. You're looking at getting Gage a shot. And we'll see what we got coming out of the timeout.
Absolutely. Got to have the basket. We need to score, but we got to get the basketball back without them having a 4-point lead. And they send a pretty solid team. They've got some good ball handlers. We got the basketball. Kale's in the middle for them in their zone. And we've got to communicate. 15, we got to get a score.
There you go.
Cooper shot 3 up.
Bang.
Down. That's what you need right there.
And now that's big because it gives you the chance, even on made free throws, to tie this ball game up.
Absolutely. They call a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back on the Worthy Road Studios Network.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage.
We are back.
But it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson.
Exciting 10.7
really
seconds. Caled inbound.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the
8.1. Good job.
Yeah, and we almost had a chance there to jump ball. He called a timeout.
Okay, so we didn't get the foul. And this is not the NBA, so it doesn't move up to half court. Let's see what the officials, they are going. Okay, the timeout. Not sure about the mechanics either right now, but anyway, that's enough of that. We're down one. We got to have the quick steal now.
Yeah,
or foul.
And Sacred has one more timeout. I just saw the table telling him, and so 8 seconds, a little bit of time ran off, Coach. We had him trapped, and maybe one more second we might get a turnover there, but you can't. Time's precious right now.
Yeah, Coach.
And we can't run out of time.
Coach Beauregard did a good job of calling timeout. Coach Teichman did his good job getting us the bucket and the timeout. Cooper Cantrell, what a money shot.
What a big shot to give us a chance, absolutely. And that, you're down one, and that's all you can ask for right now, with a chance to try to get a stop and a win.
Okay, now we'll have to match up probably man-to-man here. We'll play with a safety, no pressure on Cale inbounding the ball.
Switch all that.
And we'll put Taylor, who normally is a 1-for-2 man, but remember, it's what you shoot in that last 2 minutes, and he went 2-for-2 here in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, and he's missed a couple tonight, and, that's who they probably want at the line. He's going to get 2 shots at it, and
the best he can do is put them up by 3.
Yeah.
We just have to have a quick 3-point shot. I think you'll see them go into their 2-2-1
and they may foul. If they're up 3, they may foul.
Let's see what happens. A lot of pressure on the young man, but he's a very good shooter.
Yeah.
And it was down and came back out. And here comes the Rifleman back in the game.
Huge box out opportunity right here, Coach, and we got to secure this rebound if he misses.
DJ Traylor also, besides Cantrell and Walker Ray, capable of 3. See if he misses this one. It rattles. It falls. It's a 2-point lead. 6.9 seconds left. Streaking into the forecourt. Here's Traylor. His 3 is up. It's going to come off the back of the iron. Boykin's got it. His shot is going to come up a little short. And we come up 2 points short, but what an effort by both teams.
2 shots at it, and then just short there, like you said, Coach. What a ball game. Great job by our Eagles.
We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, come back and give you some stats, talk about this game, and wrap it up. But what a white knuckler here at Jerry B. Eskew Gymnasium. Let's take that timeout.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Welcome to Mann's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry, and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy company. We're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Brian, what a contest, whether you want to call it a slobber knocker, white knuckler, or if I could get some out of John Madden's book, great contest. We win the first one in overtime and lose a heartbreaker in the boys' game.
Yeah, and Coach, if you'd have told me that, Aiden Shaw's gonna foul out with that much time left in the game, and our guys are gonna step up and have it a 1-point game and 2 shots or 2 points, I guess, 2 chances to win it there, 1 to tie it. What more can you ask for? And what tremendous effort against a lot of adversity here tonight by Coach Teichman, Coach Purtle, and these guys.
Oh, absolutely. You can't fault the effort from the kids from either team. Well played ball game, well coached ball game. The first place Knights pick up another win. They've got pretty solid grip, although I want to say they've got to play Tipton Rosemark one more time, and I don't have that in front of me. Would have been a great win. We've got 2 more home games left in the regular season, and really Coach and the team needs both of those for positioning in the district. And I just don't know what to tell you. A lot of good things. Still, I'm going to throw the word out there, consistency. I'd like to see a little more consistency, but we had turnovers. They had turnovers. We missed shots. They did. It is pretty even. Unofficially, and remember my stats are unofficial, ours will be a little closer to correct because there was a couple of 2-pointers that I had questions about. But Xander Taylor led them in scoring. Trey Truell had 13. Malachi Chavis 8. Mormon had 7. KO 1. Aiden Shaw, who fouled out early in that fourth quarter, had 17 big points. Cooper Cantrell had 3 threes, and in the fourth quarter, the Iceman cometh. He hit 2 big threes. Also, Gage Boykin had 5. Zane White with 2. Walker Ray with 4. Zach Creasy with 2. And DJ Traylor with 6. Also, Jaden Irvin had 3. He had a big 3 early in the contest. And like I said, you can't fault either team. They played as hard. They did what officials, coaches, etc. would let them do. They both played good. And even though somebody loses on the book, I don't think either team really lost.
Yeah, and that was a great outing by Aiden Shaw, and some things the coach that I think he can build on with, shooting that pull-up jumper and not always quite trying to get to the basket where he picks up some charges. And he had a great night there, and proud of him. And, guys shooting threes. Zach Creasy handling the ball. Just a lot of good things. And, we're right there with a chance, and just come up short.
Anything we need to know about homecoming Friday night, Brian?
I want to say that it's at halftime. Don't get me wrong. The details. I want to say it's at halftime or before the boys' game. Maybe they're going to do the homecoming stuff, and so we have activities all week, and we'll get that time to make sure we're able to cover it, and for those folks that aren't here as well. And so it's going to be an exciting night. Homecoming game here against Tipton Rosemark. Girls need a big win, guys need a big win, and we're looking for another exciting night.
And you'll want to take a look at Tyler Bird, too, who plays for them besides our fine team. Keep an eye on number 35 for them. Remember, Eli Ramsey, to me, he was more valuable in the game when we played down at Tipton Rosemark than Bird was.
That's right.
And we've got 2 signings tomorrow, Tacker Nash, Walker Ray. And Seabass and I won't be on tomorrow night, but you need to tune in. We'll have some stuff Thursday and Saturday about those things. And I'll check with Coach Bullard, and we'll have a little more. Make sure you don't miss it. Who knows, we may even have halftime here on our show and stuff.
Yeah.
And do some good things. So excited about the girls' game and the win. And Brian, I guess I'm just down a little bit because our kids fought so hard.
Yeah, you want them to get one of these.
Yeah.
I mean, you've had the Trinity game, you had a chance to win it or tie it. The USJ game, you have a chance to win it or tie it. It's your 3rd game at the buzzer. And, guys, you can only keep coming back so much, but these guys have responded every time. and I know that they're in there and they're hurting. And Coach Teichman is trying to use all the words of wisdom that he has to pick them up, because here's the fact of the matter is, you got Wednesday practice, Thursday practice, and you got one of the best players in the state coming in.
And a pretty good team.
And a pretty good team. And so they're not going to feel sorry for us. They're going to come in here trying to spoil the homecoming, and we have to respond just like we have all year. And I don't think at this point, if they keep responding, I don't think we have to question whether they're going to Friday or not.
Absolutely. And before I close it out with our graphic with the camera and stuff, we want to thank our camera people, and I'll get to that in a minute. But remember, any rebroadcast, retransmission, or further use of this contest without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. Now, we've got some great people, and I see the graphic up over there, and Summer does such a great job. And you know what, Brian, I appreciate all her work, but it was directed by Summer Sturgis. Play-by-play by Coach Joe Holloway, color announcer Brian Buller, cameras Gary Lockhart, Paul Schultz, the executive producer was Paul Schultze, and we love it. We want to thank the administrations of both schools, two well-coached teams in each game, great players, great coaches, the help and that we had, and encourage everybody to check this out on YouTube. We'll be back Friday night before 6 o'clock, probably between 6:20 and, 15 till 6, and with the pregame show. And I guess it's time to say thanks for your time this time. Till next time. Good night, all.